There's probably enough players as is.
It's like
There are
I just
way
wanted
too many
caffeine.
players.
I
Yeah,
thought as much. Yeah.
There's like 7 of us.
Yeah.
If you'd like
That-
to watch
and we've
the-
started at
Not
level 1 and they're
including
level
the
11, so
NPCs.
it's kind of an
Yeah.
established group
Well, I
already.
joined-
Already like
Yeah.
established group. I
I
understand.
joined at level 5, but that's because I was adopted from another failed campaign.
Yes, it wasn't a failed campaign. It was the same
Oh.
campaign with a different group that you got. You
Yeah.
just merged on over.
And Salt was from that.
Pumpkin spice or dark
Yeah,
chocolate?
he met us for 2 days and then got whisked to the Feywild.
If you ever
Yeah.
want to watch the game and you're not on Discord,
Met them on the road. They killed a bunch of people that weren't really threats.
we do stream the games.
Yes, it is.
Up to negative.
What flavor is that?
What?
Waffles frozen as he's showing off his drink. Someone,
This is indigo.
I'm gonna.
That's a
I
beautiful
screenshotted that.
Screenshot. This is mine.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that actually might be
I got
very
it.
nice.
I got it right before he did.
I got it too.
Yeah, man. Oh, I might be letting me in. We'll have to see.
Hey Waffle,
Loading.
let me show you how you were frozen.
Not
I do-
sponsored. It is pineapple flavored, by the way.
Pineapple.
Apple cider
Gotcha.
over here.
I just got
Why
some
is
out.
Steam launching? What?
1 gram
I
of
didn't
sugar,
click that.
100 calories, gluten free.
Ooh.
Water.
So guys, pumpkin spice liqueur or dark chocolate?
Why not both?
Ugh, yeah.
I don't like pumpkin spice.
I'll be right back.
That's also my reasoning is I don't like pumpkin spice.
Dude, watching the wheels turn when I suggested that was great.
Suggested what?
he has pumpkin spice liqueur and dark chocolate liqueur. He's like, which one? I was like, why not both? And he was like,
Possible.
Yes.
Probable.
Hey, Rye.
huh?
I sent you a spell. Can I have it?
Oh yeah, I did see that. I just didn't, pay attention to it.
I was just looking through it today, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
I was thinking about.
Am I going to hate you for casting it?
Today, I just
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Against, I think it's undead and fiends. Yes. Anything else, it doesn't affect. I didn't look at balancing for it. I just thought it was cool, and I just. threw it over. Only against specific entity types. I'd
Do
have
you-
to look at the balancing for what the.
As long as you yell out, "My name is Chalk" whenever you cast it, then absolutely.
Cool.
What?
Just
Let me
balance the damage to other 6th level spells, and that's fine. He froze again.
Why?
Matt,
Just balance it to other level 6 spells,
I will.
damage wise, and you're fine.
Will do.
All right, guys. So on the last episode of this game,
Just let me mute
This
myself.
game doesn't have a game. This game doesn't have a name.
I'm trying to not get too attached to it, because we're on we're at least halfway through the campaign.
I just call it the Ploto game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're halfway through the game and we don't even have a fucking campaign name.
Can I have cheeseburger?
I need to mute.
Said I need to mute, and fucking Ollie just froze.
Did I? Am I
Yeah.
frozen?
Oh,
Yeah, you
no,
keep
you're
freezing.
back. Yeah, you freeze for a bit and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Okay.
It's like, I've been having problems with Discord. I might have to upgrade my internet plan.
It's not you. We're
What are you at?
My internet is bad.
My internet is just. I just might have to.
Oh, that would explain it. I was connected to my actual internet, not my phone.
I think
I need to
it's
set my
also
router back to
just
SIM cards.
Discord
Ah.
right now too.
It could be. I don't know. I might upgrade though because I like higher speeds.
I like big
What-
numbers. Zoom.
What's your speeds right now?
Let me take a look. With shit going, let me see.
Everyone, speed test, go!
No, is the speed.
Now
My
this is
router has a
while I'm.
busted SIM card, so it
This is while
doesn't
I'm,
properly connect. to the server.
on Discord, so technically streaming and using tabs and everything. So let me taking that into account. But
Are you on Wi-Fi or Ethernet?
I'm Wi-Fi. I have my thing literally right next to me. I just haven't plugged it in because I'm lazy. Like I can't plug it in, so I'm on Wi-Fi. But there's literally like less than like 3 feet. Oh wait, no, between my PC, it's like 5 feet, 6 feet.
My plan was auto upgraded because we just had like a major like shit done.
Mm-hmm. I'm also going at a time where my roommate isn't on the internet, so that's one thing. So I'm at 266 download, 23 up.
I'm at
Moon's not
714
here to do
down.
it, so I had to do it for Moon.
What's that?
The looking Rye chat. Moon's not here to do it, so I had to do it for
Oh,
him.
did you make an emote?
Very drink, so hydrate, much flavor.
It's
I love it.
It's Chris here.
I haven't heard
Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
Oh yeah, it might.
Yep, I'm here, just dying
okay,
while
'cause
playing
we
Dark
did
Souls.
start playing Smite.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Dark Souls, what's up? Hey,
Oh,
how you doing?
holy crap, that's good.
What's that?
The pumpkin spice.
Oh, the
dark
mix.
chocolate.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
did both?
There you go. You're welcome.
I can't. I don't think I can make emotes on the server, so I just made the image.
All right. So
It tastes like pumpkin ice cream with chocolate syrup.
Ew.
sounds good to me. I like this music.
Excuse me.
Music.
Ambience.
Tonight the music seems so loud.
I love you, Mike. All right. So,
Bringing you music references older than me since I joined this campaign.
last week, you guys went up against a couple Sorrowsworn. At the behest of Joven, you started running as soon as you heard them in the distance. As soon as it was apparent that without expending pretty much all of your resources for a very long, extended period of time, you were not going to outrun them. So you turned to fight. And fight you did, coming out on top, doing mildly better than I expected, and earning a level up in the process.
Woo!
The end. That is all that happened last week.
Except for Jane.
Oh yeah, except for Jane.
I
Jane
got
yeah.
two.
Jane
I got
gave
two.
her level up
Waffle
to
got two.
Waffle.
Yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
absorbed all the XP.
yes.
From
Yeah,
the
Jane
four
is level
characters he was
10.
Oh man, Chris, you should have seen this man's. Oh yeah, you watched the thing. You're piloting six
I
and a
did.
half different characters.
Yeah.
For at least a little while.
Waffle, the co-DM, give him a round of applause.
What do you mean,
Like,
Cody? I mean,
Holly was
he
doing
controls
great
more.
last
He
than
did
us,
more
yeah.
than I did.
Ollie was doing great last session, but still, holy fuck, Waffle, you you were everyone. You had to go like every 2 turns.
Yeah, I got a lot
I'm
of
surprised
next
he wasn't Joven as well.
so
Excuse me,
Joven.
Ma.
Ugh.
All right, so
better.
at the start,
Would have disengaged.
Joven did fall in the combat. However, he was picked up by our beefy boyfriend here.
Oh.
I feel bad for him.
And after the Sorrowsworn finally succumb to your guys' brutal methods, Joven,
Hey,
Hit it with a hammer
Dave,
till it fell
bad
over.
dog.
Joven, I can't remember if he did it at the end of last session. If not, I'll do it here. He did ask or will ask for to take a rest.
We were deciding to take a rest after the fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we didn't do it
Okay.
last session because I know we didn't take a rest last
Oh,
session.
now
So
he's
marked off.
tired.
It wasn't on the stream, if that
Cool.
matters.
So he will.
Shitstone.
Yeah, I found a bonfire. I'm here fully now.
Awesome. He
Awesome.
will.
I'm gonna summon my library. I've got
You're-
work to do.
Biblioteca. All right, but he will.
There was
Okay.
though.
Biblioteca.
He will ask you all as a group if you wouldn't mind resting for a little while, as he is pretty fucking beat up.
I mean, I'm still rather good to go.
I could keep going, but if one falls behind, we all have to slow down.
I almost died. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Oui, monsieur. C'est la vie. Sorry, I had something. I don't know. My brain's been weird since I almost died. I think I'm feeling a little bit better now.
Are you
Which one
speaking
died? Thing
Aryan?
one or thing two?
What?
No one.
Did one of
None.
your pets not die?
No, my diamond.
No.
The diamond died.
The diamond died.
Yeah,
Diamonds are
Waffles.
for-
Waffles blue buff died.
Yeah. All right. I mean, if you want to take a rest, I can put up my dome.
That would be fantastic.
I'm getting close to the end of what I can do here.
Does anyone know how to
Hey.
pop out our character
Yeah.
sheet?
I have one key point.
If you double click on your token, it pops out the sheet, and then you can right or double click the top black bar
And
to
goes-
minimize it.
Yeah, just like Roll20.
No, I'm talking about like popping it out as like its own window.
Oh,
Outside the-
I don't know that.
So
No,
that's actually an add-on that I have to put into the game. If that's something you want to do,
Okay.
I can absolutely do that.
No, I just want to know if it was a thing like on Roll20. It's fine.
Nah.
Okay.
If you could do that, that would be great to be able to have it right here. So I will have the character sheet up.
Fair enough. I will make sure that that is in place by next week because it takes me all of 2 minutes. I just don't know how much it's going to re-roll, like kick you guys out and stuff if I'm doing it while we're in the game.
we've
Best
had
not to
enough
mess
of
with
that.
it.
It's already
I do
almost
have
12.
one more thing to ask. Can
Yes.
you get us out of initiative so I stop seeing soon?
Yeah.
I'm reloading.
Thank you.
You're
Oh, yeah.
welcome.
How do I affect
Yeah.
the lights that come off my character? Because I just have a lot of shit that emits light.
On off.
As in, like your maul and stuff.
Yeah, my maul, I have continual flame in my arm. Is there a way I can turn that on and off, or is that DM only?
Right click your token.
Yep.
And do you see a settings wheel?
No.
Then no.
Okay.
That's
Thought I'd
something.
ask.
Yeah. But it's something I can do in a matter of seconds. So just
Yeah.
cool. Alrighty.
Waffle, good job controlling my characters. I was not expecting both Yethhounds to live.
If anything, they made the combat harder by being there. But
Yeah.
They feared it. It wasn't their fault that this thing was like
yeah, I was
kind
not
of immune to
expecting
fear,
that.
but not
Nothing.
immune to fear at the
They
same
feared
time.
it a couple times actually.
Yeah.
Absolute best configuration.
But it didn't have any
for this
effect.
combat
It was weird.
would have just been Nanu, Ploto, and I just fighting them ourselves. Because we have high enough wisdom to pass, and I'm immune.
I could
And I can
also
fly.
do the fucking
And Grace pumped out a stupid amount of damage every turn.
Once I passed the fear,
Pass the checks. That's why I
all I
discorded.
had to do was get past that fear. And then once I got through,
All right.
I
All
Good
right.
thing you can
Punch
end
'em.
yourself as an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and be useless.
It'd be useless.
Yes.
Five
Yes. That's how
turns. It
that
was
feels.
5 turns of
Yeah.
being
So,
useless.
are you all taking a rest? So, just kind of like plopping down, throwing up the bubble.
Yeah, I'll put down
Joven.
mine.
Librarian.
As soon as Foundry loads again, I'll do. Fix
Yeah.
Oh, did
I'll-
you both get kicked off?
I click refresh because I'm having issues with my character sheet. And that happens. Sometimes I just refresh it.
Like
did you do
with
the-
the blackness
Yep.
thing.
Yeah. Did you do the escape button refresh for
I did the
Founder?
escape refresh.
Yeah,
Okay.
reload application and
Is Joven going to show us that special thingy that's going to hopefully help with our wisdom saves? Before we rest?
Yeah, he was gonna do the whole follow me to this dark corner where nobody else can interrupt us.
Exactly. And
Cool.
Hey, he's weak right now. This is the time to do it.
yeah, and Dracula was going to cast silence or something. It was going to be a whole thing. I was hopefully finally going to pass a wisdom save for the first time in the campaign. It was going to be amazing.
Hey, we're at the beginning of the session, so you know you have your inspiration.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I'm asking that before I burn it on something like a freaking death save. Oh my
I
god.
mean,
is language broken for anyone else?
Is what broken?
Yeah, the language thing doesn't do like the cool script.
Click on your token before you type.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gobbledygook. It happened. It was like that last night too.
Yeah.
Oh, mine is working.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Mine's working.
It's
self-explanatory.
NH3 8XI
Yeah.
6K.
Instead of-
Okay, yeah, that didn't work. The translated from Dwarvish worked.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Well, what language were you doing, Ollie?
Yeah, we
Infernal,
could.
the
It
only other
still
one I know.
does.
Oh, yeah, I don't have
like,
it.
it still does like the
It still
the
scrambles it.
codes.
It's just not a cool font for us
Yeah,
to gawk
yeah.
at.
I get it.
Ah. Interesting.
Oh, I'm back
Okay,
in.
so we follow the suspicious character into the dark
Well-
corner.
He'll actually request that he gets to rest before that happens because it is pretty strenuous.
I have no hit dice. The only thing I'm gonna get from this is my key point.
No hit dice.
Well,
That's so
Oh, yeah.
rare.
I haven't
Okay.
slept in forever, and if it wasn't for the bean water, which is now going to fall off of me, I have a lot of exhaustion points too.
I'm holding the bean water for the sake of recharging.
How many?
by the
Just
way.
for because it's been a while.
It has recharge.
Who has how many points of exhaustion? Jane has 1. You have 2.
Yeah. Once
Okay.
the bean water falls off.
Once the
which
bean
is
water is off,
soon.
yes. Okay.
I'm using hit dice, by the way.
What are hit dice? I've never used them.
Oh man, those things.
Well, I will beat you up a lot, and then you will learn.
Right. For
Alright.
the sake of copying a spell into my spell book, I don't have to do that all at once, right? It can be split up. I can't remember.
I think it has to be all at once.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Shit. I
How
need to
hurt
find
do
6
we all
hours
look?
somewhere.
We're like
Uh,
a little beat up, right?
I'm not too
Well,
bad.
I'm
I think
maxed.
everyone's
I'm pretty
good.
fucking good off.
Honestly, I think I need to sleep. I can't just rest for a little bit.
You elves even sleep?
Well, you know what I mean. Would you all be willing to take a longer rest?
Yes.
Very well.
If that's what we need.
Okay.
Stares at my exhaustion.
Disgrace. Okay.
Excuse me. Degrace.
Disgrace.
Disgrace. The S is silent.
That's what I'm calling it.
I like how you don't even look like you're looking at
What?
him.
Looks at him in real life, yeah, I would too.
I'm making eye contact as I'm saying disgrace.
All right.
I am
Man,
gonna
you're
use-
in
violence
Nicest one
range.
to you.
I'm gonna use my last 5th level spell, the Greater
Mhm.
Restoration you. That's 100 gold I'm gonna need back later. I'm writing this down.
I don't have money.
That's okay.
Now.
Take it from me.
Now.
And
I think I might only take a short rest,
6th
honestly.
level
Because then I could copy
Mass Cure
spell.
Wounds. Because we do get the spell, but we don't. Right?
I think everyone's at full HP, my dude.
I'm still using it.
Do
Show
you
up.
do you get your spell slots when you level up, or are they empty?
Yes.
We get our spell.
Oh.
You get a spell slot. But you
New
don't gain
resources you get. You don't get
Yeah,
the old ones that you've
Yeah.
already used.
I think I'm missing like 2 first
Okay,
levels.
so
That's it.
you put my exhaustion to level 1.
Yeah.
I don't want you dying in the middle of the night. I
Oh,
mean,
no, nice.
no comment.
I appreciate the sentiment, Ploto. As soon as I get money, or I could make you like a figurine, a turtle.
Money would work.
Okay.
I prefer.
I love how he went from not even knowing the value of money to wanting money.
And he has more money than probably anybody.
It is.
Yeah.
He definitely.
I have 30 copper to my name.
Yeah, I have to find.
Oh man, you're rich.
I have
Money,
to
but
find
I have
he's
a
filthy
gold
rich.
studded, gem studded bowl worth 5,000 gold. I need money.
You could always have it
Fucking.
commissioned.
Excuse me.
I have negative money still.
Technically, it costs less, but I plan on
Yeah.
using the spell a few times, and it consumes it every time I cast it.
Consume.
It's a good spell though.
It's a good.
All right.
spell.
If you want to do that, I'm
Not
still
worth the
pretty
price of
good.
your
I
item.
can take my first 4 hours, and then I can do the other if you want to do that. Everyone else is
That's-
good taking a rest.
Yep.
If I'm gonna rest, I'm going to rest. Good night.
I have something I might be able to do. I'm
Actually-
just gonna take a short rest.
I'm
Cool
about
looking
to lose
dice,
my
you can't rate 'em.
aid. No.
I just realized it takes 6 hours to copy down a 3rd level spell. My library lasts 4 hours. I have to take a break to recast the library.
That's
Yeah.
okay. You need to walk around. You can't sit that long without walking.
That's what you think.
Sure you can. You never
You
worked a
shouldn't.
desk job.
Again, wizards are just, shut-ins.
Nerd.
I will sit in the same spot doing squats for 6 hours while I hold a book like this.
Doing the Hero Academia shaking.
Yeah.
So what?
Waffle,
I
talk
can't
about that.
remember how long into the day were we? Were we super far? Like, is it a point where it's like, oh, we
no,
could use
you
a rest?
traveled for a little bit, then you heard them, and then you ran for them for a little bit, and then you fought. So it was like a day of travel before the combat.
Okay, so this would be like an actual rest period.
It would be a little early for an actual rest, but not early enough that you couldn't have one.
Okay. Does anyone else want to take watches?
I'm not sleeping this one.
I'll take-
so I'm just
yeah, I'll
taking a
take
short rest.
I'll take the second watch.
I will be awake for the second and third, if that helps.
Well, when I need to go into my trance, I can, swap off with you.
And just 2 elves. There you go. Both watches.
Yeah.
Mm.
So who's sleeping first?
Ploto.
Everybody but
But not
Nanu,
and
Ali.
He's probably gonna sleep through 3rd watch because he only needs 6 hours. So he'll short rest. Yeah.
Okay, Jane will stay up with Nanu for first watch.
Library time.
Okay, so
Oh, why are there fucking red dots on everybody?
I don't know how to not do that.
click on or right click
yeah,
on them and hit the target button again.
It wasn't a target. I did mass cure wounds, and then I accidentally.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
all
what do you
in
roll
this
for that?
targeter right now. Get rid of the targeter.
What the fuck?
That's me. I'm
Oh.
sure that it's.
Thank you.
All right.
Still being targeted.
Oh wait, we got mass cure wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17 whole
I just
HP.
applied that.
Did you?
Hey, that's literally how much I needed. Well, I only needed 16 to get back into max.
He rolled it at.
Oh.
Here's the thing. He rolled it at 6th level.
Hey, using that spell slot, man.
I don't want us to get jumped in the middle of the night.
All right. So, everybody except for Nanu, Jane, and Ali are sleeping right now, right?
Yes.
Cool. So,
Fucking.
the three of you, actually, Ali, you're doing your own thing, right?
Library, so I probably
Cool.
don't get much of a perception.
Jane and Nanu, go ahead and make your perception checks.
Owls out if anyone gets advantage from that. If anyone wants to.
This is gonna be a bad roll.
12.
For me. Hang on.
Just gotta sort it
8,
out.
16, 21. I rolled like shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I rolled
Wait,
an 11.
no. 21 plus never mind. Hang on. 8, 16, 21, 26. There we go.
Why are you rolling 2d8?
Because I have expertise.
I just haven't seen
Perception.
people. Cool. Awesome sauce. So, and what was yours, Jane? Sorry.
12.
Well,
Yeah, I've only got a +1. My wisdom is garbage.
all right. So, Nanu.
Mhm.
During the first watch, familiar sight. See the shadow off in your peripheral. Look at it, goes away. However, when you look at it and it goes away, it reappears on the opposite side peripheral to where during this entire watch, it is never not within your peripheral sights, ever. Every time you look, it is over here. You look, it's over here. It is just never not with you for the 2 hours during this watch.
Okay.
4 hours.
During my watch, I'm gonna try
Mhm.
2 things.
Sure.
First, I'm gonna do a divine intervention.
Cool.
Hmm.
Go ahead and roll your dice.
So let's see if this works. I need 11 or lower. Damn it! That's just like
That's the
Isn't that
exact
twice
opposite.
now you've rolled?
yes,
Or
yes,
if you took from the top, yeah.
yes, absolutely. So I start doing something and it doesn't work. I'm like, all right, well that sucks. And then I'm also going to attempt to
Attempt to what? Did you freeze again?
Yep.
God damn it.
Yep.
I'm just gonna attempt to freeze.
cast that, and then
Attempt to.
No, attempt to what? That the second part you disconnected.
commune.
Okie doke.
So I think I get 3 questions with that.
Fuck you! You don't want to help me out? I'm gonna call you on your direct line.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was gonna do a different effect if it worked, but did you do up to 3 questions?
Mhm.
So first question of the day.
Mhm.
Oh,
He froze again.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, man.
Like it's Discord. I'm not having trouble with anything else.
It's Edge.
It's not because Discord is its own
It's
program.
Nah, it's Edge.
it's Edge.
No,
It's
because
sapping all your
that's
internet
fine.
speed.
Yep.
It's sneak
It's its own program. Anyways,
Okay.
I'm going to ask:
Mhm.
Is the thing in my shadow attempting to harm me or my friends?
You don't get an audible reply. You feel a strained tension and kind of like a warm buzzing feeling around your body, and you just get the vague impression of uncertainty.
Okay. Do I know what this shadowy entity in my peripherals is?
This time you hear the faintest response of no.
Will the Raven Queen see us for our quest?
No.
I this time I'm not sure.
And as the spell's fading, I just say thank you.
Hmm. And as you ask your 3 questions, you feel the connection get a little stronger with each question before it blinks out.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Okay. That was what I wanted to do during my watch.
Okay. Anything from your end, Jane?
Yeah, during her watch, she's going to take the chest piece from her armor and sort of like fiddle with it.
Mhm.
Kind of taking some chalk and putting some like arcane sigils all over it.
Mhm.
So that I can turn it into my spell storing item for my level up. And she's also going to talk to Nanu. She's going to wait until he's done with all of his stuff first.
We're cleric shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just talking to random air. It's like the first question is like, "What shadow thing?" Yeah, it's like you're
what?
welcome.
I love it.
Like, how would I know what the Raven Queen wants?
I can just hear it in the background. It's like
Exactly.
I'm on a phone call with someone's like, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, he's just like,
I thought I disconnected.
I did too.
froze because he just got quiet out of nowhere.
I see Malachi. I go, nope, kind of reload.
Yeah, I was wondering what that silence was, but
If you're having trouble, have you tried restarting it in the last 30 minutes or so?
30 minutes now. I'll do it in a minute.
During a sleep cycle or someone
when I'm not up. So Jane, you want to do shit?
Jane?
Jane?
Did they die as well?
Turns out Jane broke as well.
Yeah.
Jane's still here for me.
And you
Oh.
killed Jane with you.
It's
Yeah,
contagious.
apparently.
How about now?
Oh no!
Yeah, there you go.
Yep,
There we go.
Okay, that was weird. I was seeing the blippy thing. Okay. Seemed to work. Okay, so Jane is going to turn to Nanu and she's going to say, okay, so what is it with you and the diamond? I mean, when we first got together, I figured maybe you were just like some sort of a trolling.
Nope. he dropped
The
again.
diamond.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'll restart after this. What is with you and the diamonds?
Okay, yeah, well, what is with you and the diamonds? When we first got together, I kind of figured maybe you were just like some sort of a weird, controlling, like sociopath. Like you didn't heal, and then you bought a bunch of diamonds. So that way, you were the one who had to revive us because you didn't heal us, and you wanted us to be like indebted to you or something. But then I got to know you, and I figured that isn't you. And you just kind of picked up the diamond like a madman off of the ground. So, what is it with you and the diamond? And the whole diamonds thing. You didn't use the party fund to buy the diamonds? Like, what is it? I realize that I didn't actually sit down and ask you yet.
Be honest, where a lot of it comes is I haven't always had the ability to bring people back. And if I can do that now, I want to be able to do that as much as possible. People around me, people around me, as I gesture to everyone sleeping, I hold them dear to me. I don't want to lose them, and now that I can do something to save them, I want to. There's times before that I didn't have such liberties. I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah, I get that. I've lost a lot of friends before I was able to do this as well. But, you don't have to keep all of them to yourself. Other people on the team can do it. I know I can. Ploto might be able to. I'm not sure what he can and can't do. I kind of think he would be able to do it and also not. He's weird. I try not to think about what he can or can't do. It drives me insane. So basically, what I'm saying is, if you die, how are we supposed to bring you back? Because you seem to be a lot better at bringing people back than the rest of us are. Back when DeGrace died with those weird water snake things, you were able to bring her back far better than I was able to. But what happens if you die? I mean, if you had been hit the way that I was in that last fight, no offense, but you aren't very well armored and you're squishier than I am.
Heavy armor.
I'm wearing plate armor.
Yeah, but mine is better because I made it. And it's magic. And shut up.
Didn't you enchant his armor?
No, I
Oh,
gave him
okay.
my robes.
Oh.
Well, I have robes, and he did enchant for a bit, but
Yeah, the robes that make him slightly less squishy when it comes to concentration
yes,
checks. Yeah.
it's.
I mean, and if you had died, I wouldn't have been able to bring you back because I didn't have diamonds. See what I'm saying?
I get it, and I'm sorry. It's just one of those things I've sort of just held on for a very long time. It's I'm put in a situation where my wife, I wasn't able to revive her. I actually don't even know if she's still alive or not. I'm not sure. So there's not having that sort of control. It's scary.
Has Jane seen him cast Sending?
Yes, many times.
Okay. Then Jane's going to say, can't you cast that spell that Dracul does that lets you talk to anybody anywhere? Can't you send one to her and see if she's still alive?
I can, but there's almost a part of me that doesn't want to. because then I would know.
Okay, and you kind of, I'm guessing you have like an awesome insight. You kind of see like Jane is accepting,
+5.
but kind of confused. Huh? What?
It's only +5 actually.
That's insanely high for normal people. I have a +1. Yes, everybody else is +1s.
M.
Kind of like she's accepting his decision, but she like doesn't agree or understand why he would do that. But she's kind of like, okay.
Because if I don't receive a message back that sort of confirms that she is, and I don't want to live in a world that's true.
I mean, I kind of get it, but I'm just not that kind of a person. I'm a lot more, I don't know, analytical in my thought processes. If someone is potentially alive, then to me it would make sense to contact them, go to them, make sure that they stay that way. But again, that's me and how I view the world.
I mean, trust me, there's been nights I've stayed awake and I've debated it. It's hard when you've had the connection that I've had to someone. I mean, even this, and I kind of like gesture to like the shield I have. This was actually his, so it's something I hold very, very dear to my heart. Which I don't think I've actually like described it. So this shield has like almost this star-shaped flower that's blue on it. If you know plants, it's the snow gentian. I don't know the pronunciation, but it literally just looks like a star.
Spell that so I can look it up.
Gentinan. Yep.
Oh, those are cool looking. Is it colored or is it just the same metal color?
It's blue. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a really nice blue. I like that.
I think I've seen these.
Well, if you ever change your mind and you want to go search for her, once we get back on the material plane, I'm guessing she's not stuck in the Shadowfell.
I hope not.
Yeah. Then you can ask us. The party would help you. No questions asked. You've helped keep us alive. You stood by our side when we fought some pretty scary and weird stuff. We'll help you. Got your back.
I know, and thank you. I do appreciate it. And I once again, I'm sorry. I sort of let my emotions sort of get the better of me.
And I can kind of get it. I don't know how much you know about me and my past, but I used to have a team before all of these people, and they died in a pretty nasty fight. So I kind of get losing people close to you. And before you joined, we also lost a couple people.
Yes, I was there when you helped deliver the body of your one ally.
Yeah. Hopefully we won't have to deliver any more.
That's the goal.
Yeah. But anyway, that's kind of why I was hoping maybe you could give me a diamond. So if you die, I can bring you back.
There's the contemplation of like looking at the bag and just sort of just staring, just like for a few seconds, just in a deep sigh before he pulls out a diamond and hands over one of the 300 gold diamonds.
Jane will take it and say, "Thank you." Who the hell was that?
What was that?
That one. That's that time.
I don't know who that was. Okay.
Yeah, that's just me popping out and then popping back in because I freeze up for a moment.
It
Okay.
sounded like something slammed into the fucking ground.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like something hit your computer so hard that it knocked you out of Discord. Okay. Jane is going to say thank you. Like, this actually means a lot because without it, you're kind of the one party member that we can't lose. You know, my healing, my revival, it has to be done pretty quickly. Yours, you seem to be able to do it a lot more time. I saw Dracula do something like that once, but it's not my area of specialty. I only really learned how to revive people because of my old party members. So, thank you. And if something ever does happen to you in a fight, I will bring you back. Make sure to keep the spell prepared just in case.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. And Jane finishes the arcane sigils on her armor. And that should do it. I'm exhausted, but I'm 50% sure that this will work. I think I might have found a way to have my armor broadcast spell effects. And she like smiles, like bags under her eyes, and shows him the arcane sigils. Huh? Pretty great.
Excuse
Is
me.
it like the rings or?
Not quite. Yeah, you can come check it out too, Ollie, if you want. Well,
magic.
The combination of the rings and the spell gems kind of got me wondering. Maybe instead of actually casting this spell. Sorry, what was that?
I need to fill that gem again. I had to use it on Joven.
Oh,
I can do. Do I have cure wounds?
Do you?
I have healing word. I don't have cure wounds. I'm sorry.
I'll
I have.
take
It doesn't
I'll
work.
touch with it, but
It doesn't work.
you just can't go in.
It has to be an action to cast.
I have bless or fairy fire or sleep.
Bless is awesome.
Bless, I guess.
Well, I'll give you bless.
Photo up cure wounds.
You'll know that.
We don't know what you have. We don't know anything that he has. It's just this mystery wrapped in a turtle shell.
You know, Draco has cure wounds.
Yeah, in your sleep.
Dracula would probably be mad if you wake him up.
Fair.
You have to.
That is a very fair
cast,
point.
Unattune, and then you're down a spell slot. And
We'll do that.
Was it Nanu that gave me Beacon of Hope, or was it Dracula?
Draco.
Was it Dracula?
Okay. Yeah, then I'll wait for him to wake up to get that back. Okay. So anyway,
Why would
she's
you
going,
wait to?
Nope, it happened.
because you are prissy and you like your sleep.
Oh, that's a wasted spell slot. But
It's bards.
do it.
Bardsman.
Yeah, same with Ezekiel. All right, she's basically going to show him the armor. So the Ring of Spellstoring and the gems kind of got me to thinking maybe I could sort of cause an item to mirror the effect of a spell without actually having people cast this spell, since that gets kind of weird and confusing. And I think I figured it out. And we
How
are
strong of a spell.
not very, maybe like first or second level. And since I kind of based it on the spell gem, it has the restriction for casting time. But so unfortunately, no shield spells on the armor. That would be amazing. Yeah, that would be amazing.
I mean,
Maybe I'll crack it
action
someday.
things to increase your AC.
Yeah. So I think we should get about 10 uses out of it, and I think anybody should be able to use it. So if people just walk up and sort of pat me on the back, they can get the spell themselves without actually having to cast a spell to do it. In theory, anyway. I guess we'll see. Right now I've got Cure Wounds on here. Next time we get into a fight, give it a shot. And take some of the healing burden off of Dracula and Ploto. Well, here's hoping.
Not the cleric.
Hey, I actually have quite a bit of healing prepared. Thank you very much.
But you haven't used it, and that's the
I
difference.
did the last fight. I didn't need to. But I have literally like right now.
I like to mention the one where you actually had a lot of healing prepared is the fight that we weren't really hurt.
Aura of Vitality, Mass Healing Word, Revivify, Aura of Life, Death Ward,
Okay, anything that is always prepared doesn't count.
Mass Cure Wounds,
Real quick.
Raise Dead. I have a lot of healing prepared.
Gave you my
Today,
crystal ball,
for
right?
now, until I'm done sleeping.
Yes, I have that.
Okay, making sure, because I'm looking at my spell components and I have crystal ball times 0, and I'm like, why?
Yes, I have that.
Okay.
All right, guys. So, your watch comes to the end. Who are you waking up for the second watch?
Should anyone say they were doing second watch?
Joven did.
Joven.
Nope.
I mean, he still
Joven.
needs 2 more hours.
Yeah.
He
I'm up.
said that he would take the second watch.
Yeah, but we were just saying he needs 2 hours, so we'll just have
I'll keep watch. Let him
I
do
mean, you
his
could
thing.
just stretch it. I mean,
That's fine. I'll let him do his thing. I'll watch.
I'm
Get me
just
4
still
hours
the
in and then
library. Writing
4 hours before
vigorously
I
from
transfer.
like 3 different books open at the same time, like some fucking hacker, man.
So do you want me to roll again
Yeah,
for
go
this
ahead.
perception? Okay. Let's see here. A natural 20, but 25, 28, 29. I rolled really low on the d8s.
Oh, so low.
I rolled
Almost 30.
All right. 2d8, I rolled a 4.
Yeah,
So
and on
29.
2d20, you rolled a 20.
All right. So, Nanu,
Yeah.
during your watch, everybody else is asleep, and those that are still exhausted and under the effects of the Shadowfell, they're still periodically tossing and turning. There's a point in the night, well, in your second part of the watch here, where the mist starts to get thicker again. Very reminiscent to how it did before you were interrupted by the bodies slamming against the dome a while back.
Bless you.
And it does so gradually. It's not something that happens, even over several minutes. Over like the first hour, that is just you by yourself. As they're slowly turning around the dome, they speed up a little bit and just sort of thicken gradually before your vision is pretty much obscured outside of the dome. And where you're seeing that shadow at the edge of your vision, now instead, you're almost convinced that you can see shapes in the mist. But the more you think about the shapes in the mist, you can't really determine nor decide what exactly they look like or remind you of. It's a strange, like that. The harder you think about it, the more shapeless they seem to be, type of deal.
Do I see this too, looking out the library door?
Are you focusing on doing your spells?
Probably, but the door is open. If I suddenly can't see outside anymore,
Yeah, if you're glancing out every now and again, then yeah, you would see the mist thicken up. Yeah.
Continue the spells.
Sure.
It's more of, do I notice? Yes. All right, that's all I need.
Just making sure I need to know. Just making
Spells.
sure I know what I know.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have. It's not like just him noticing.
Yeah.
Thickened. But yeah.
Could
So
just throw an unseen servant outside the bubble.
there you go.
Or familiar that's outside. If it sees anything special.
Who
What was me this time? Oh, that was Salt.
Oh,
Well,
so about 30 or more, 30 to 45 minutes after that point. So at this point, the mist has been there obscuring vision completely for about a half an hour. Both of you, Ali, while you're sitting at your desk, working on your spells, and Nanu, as you're watching, you both get that sinking feeling in your stomach before you hear an audible tear somewhere off in the distance, and then a grinding of stone against stone. And as you're like listening to it, you audibly hear it, but there's no vibration on the stone underneath you, Nanu. You don't. It seems like it should be loud enough that you should be able to hear it or feel it. I mean, but you don't feel it. And you kind of do like a quick glance just to make sure everything's okay with your companions. And those that are all sleeping are still asleep.
I'm gonna
Like-
step out the library and check
Okay.
the familiar.
You look through your familiar's eyes and see nothing but mists. Yeah.
I'll tell that to Nanu because it's still like 30 feet up.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
Mm.
And are you? So explain to me, how is your familiar keeping watch? Is it like circling around the dome?
It
30 feet up?
circles the area like an infinity loop.
Roll me a d20 with your familiar. Just a d20.
See if it explodes or something.
Explode,
Six.
explode, explode.
No. So as you're looking through your eyes, the eyes of your familiar, you do a lap using its instincts to keep in the circle around the dome, and your familiar smacks against something rather solid, and just flat, smooth, and solid. But it's too misty outside to discern what it is.
That was not there before.
Correct.
Well, make sure Nanu knows.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I can't leave the bubble. I can't do anything to do the bubble and
Nothing we can do about it unless we want to wake Joe.
not do anything. So I'm
Nothing
sort
we
of
can
stuck.
do about it unless we want to wake Joven and ask him. He
No,
knows this place better than us.
he doesn't have long before he's fully rested. I'd rather he is in prime
Alright.
condition.
I'm gonna step back in the library and hopefully finish. I've been working on something. And back to the
Alright.
spell.
I'm just kind of then just keeping an ear out the rest of the
Just
time.
holding on.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're listening out for that last half hour before the watch shifts over. You don't hear anything extra after the grinding of stone on stone happens. Goes back to being eerily quiet. The mist stays thick. It does continue to do its circle around the dome. Doesn't speed up anymore. You don't hear or sense, feel anything out in the mist shifting other than the shapes that you can sometimes make out within the mists themselves. But you're still undecided on whether or not that's your mind playing tricks on you. And then your watch comes to an end.
Okay. Right before I go and wake Jobin up
Mhm.
for his thing, I'm going to walk over to the Grace and I'm going to cast it on me, Jane, and the Grace, a 6th level aid. 25 max HP.
Okay.
Damn.
Sweet.
You are my best friend.
That is over
Thank
a
you.
quarter of my HP.
Still not double digits. I'm in triple digits. I literally cannot hit triple digits right now. I have 98 HP with
Wow.
plus 30.
What?
I have 99, dude. You're up to me.
I have plus 30 because of a magic item. This is bullshit.
You get temp HP. You get temp HP still.
Yes,
but
that's
finger death.
fine.
All right.
That's
So,
so dumb. I hate this.
Other than Joven, is there anybody else that was being woken up for a second watch?
Nope. I want to
Okay.
let the others get some sleep.
Sure.
So I'll wake up Joven.
Cool. He wakes
I'll
up.
help fill him in on all that happened. The mist and the
Why do I
moving.
have 15 temp HP?
Dracula, maybe?
From my
Probably from the last fight.
channel divinity. Yeah.
Okay, do I still have it?
They'll go away
you
when you
rested,
complete
no.
your long rest.
After your rest, yeah.
Oh, so then yeah, one of the very few benefits of not
after?
sleeping.
Yeah, after the long rest is when it would disappear.
Yeah, thank you.
So you wake up, Joven. You kind of explain to him happening, and he looks around and he says, "As I've said, the mists are usually used to scare children, but they're still seen as bad omens here. I've never really heard anything about the stone sounds. Doesn't match up anything that I know about the area."
Well, something large and hard is out there that was not before. I'm a child.
Says, I'll keep my ears out. If I hear anything, if I hear it again, I'll wake up somebody."
And now, before I go back in my library, recast it, 'cause it's probably like 2 minutes or some bullshit.
Cool. Are you not resting then, Ali, at all?
I'm just taking a short rest.
Okay, fair enough.
Right before I go to bed, then I will tell you to bring your owl down.
Yeah. He froze again, I think.
I was imagining he's saying I'm gonna murder it.
That did not
All right,
last that
we
long.
heard bring your owl down.
Yeah, bring the owl down. I'll use a first level spell slot to give Joven, the owl, and Ali my dark vision for an hour.
Fair enough.
Owl's
Before.
back out, and I go in the tunnel of the library.
So, in case the mist opens up next hour, you can actually see a bit farther out there. I have the ability to give that to others a couple times a day.
The owl will now fly higher because I
Okay.
can actually fucking see.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's still misty, but
Yeah, it might be able to go above. We'll find out.
yeah, I'll give it.
Okay.
So it has a 150 dark vision, with the halved.
So, Ali, are you doing that with your owl right now, or are you going to wait a little bit?
I'm gonna real quick go up, see if it can get above the mist. If not,
Okay.
it's gonna stick around 60 feet.
How
And
high
go
are
above
you?
that.
How high are you going to check?
Probably about 100 to 150. It's vision. Yeah.
Okay. So, by your best guesstimate, about 100 feet up, your owl breaks the mist.
Mm.
And then about 20 feet above that, your owl basically sees the mist settling over top of it. And then two sides of a valley cliffed out top on either side of you, about 20 feet above the mists.
I'll tell Joven, the only other person awake.
I mean, valleys are rather common around here. I don't see anything different.
Were we in one before?
I actually can't seem to recall.
Hmm.
You, however, 100% remember not being in a valley prior.
I believe that battle was quite the open field.
You see like a genuine look of confusion on his face, like he can't decide what to believe at this point.
Keep your ears sharp. I'm going to keep the owl above the mist.
Okay.
It'll dive down if anything weird happens. And I'm going to go in the library.
Awesome.
And
Ali,
get a couple hours to finish that. Yep.
make a perception check.
Ooh. With owl or mine?
With yours, without advantage.
Oh, man. Don't have that anyways. Perception, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's neutral. 4.
4. Okay.
Oh.
I don't even think Foster can get that low.
All right.
No.
So Ali,
Yeah.
as you're working in your study here, for an indeterminate amount of time, you're just kind of writing down, kind of going over Vozik's notes and several of other pieces of arcane knowledge that you have into here to copy down the spell. And then you glance out the door just periodically to check on like the mists and whatnot. And you look outside the opening to your library,
And we're all gone.
and you don't see Joven.
Ooh. He ditched us?
Knew there was.
I'm going to begin
mean,
ritual
to be-
casting Detect Magic, and I'm going to... who was on third watch?
Joven.
Fuck!
Joven.
Exactly. He disappeared with all our fucking money.
I'm just going to call out Joven.
As you're looking outside and you call for Joven, you see Nanu, Dracul, and Jane writhing in not necessarily pain, but it looks like all three of them are just being racked with some sort of nightmare-ish activities. Yes, including you, Nanu.
I'm a little concerned that I'm not in pain. Did I get
You
left
said
out?
it was Nanu, Drac, and Chris.
Yes.
Yep.
Jane.
I'm going to go to Dracul first and try to shake him awake.
All right. Yeah, Dracula, you wake up. Still feeling kind of tired.
What?
You were like them, and I'll point to Jane.
Yeah, and
Who's-
they, she's just like twitching every now and again, moving, like just having a rough time sleeping, basically.
To be fair, Jane's been like that since we've got here.
Joven's gone. I don't know where he is.
Check our purses.
He was acting a little strange earlier, like something's wrong with his mind. Also,
all
where-
your gold
I
is
look
gone now.
Also, I'm gonna check the owl.
You check the owl. The scene's exactly the same if you take it up.
Also, we're in a valley now. We were not before.
What's with all the
I'm gonna-
mist?
It's been like that for a while. I'm going to wake up the other two.
Cool. So you wake up, Jane and Nanu both. You both wake up. Nanu, it feels like you were just awake 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Jane,
Something
You're
still.
writhing.
No, Trask. No.
Mhm.
What?
Trask?
Yeah.
Did-
What?
There's a
I like-
person of my backstory nicknamed Trask.
Yeah.
I see you wake me up. I kind of see you shaking me awake. I just assume shit's about to happen.
Yeah.
So I just like grab myself. I was like, What's wrong? What's
I
wrong?
do not know where Joven is. He's not here. We are in a valley we were not before.
In I kind of
Ran off with
scan
our
out.
money.
No, I looked outside and he just wasn't here anymore.
I look at my
He was
coin pouch.
acting
Do I have 30
strange
copper.
earlier.
Yeah, you guys all look at your coin pouches and they're exactly the same.
I have all
You
30
Still
copper.
empty.
Yeah, it's still empty. Jane looks at hers, hoping he put money in it.
Yeah. He reversed from.
It was a little strange
Oh, pity.
earlier. His memory was unclear and foggy.
All right. Okay.
Are
You three were writhing in your sleep, which is
Are the mists-
unusual for you, most especially Nanu.
Are the mists still around us?
Yeah.
Yep. They're still thick enough that you can't see outside the dome.
Cool. All right. Well, thankfully, I am neurotic and prepare for things. Jane is going to pull out her wind fan
Mhm.
and kind of stick her hand in the wind fan outside the thing,
Mhm.
turn it on, and then kind of like do a quick sweep outside.
Okay. What exactly are the parameters to that?
Let me take a look.
I'm going to begin ritual
It's the
casting
gust of
detect
wind
magic.
spell. 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blast of wind. Each creature that starts its turn, it's the gust one spell. Let me just copy
So
and
is
paste.
that like a cone type of thing?
The line,
It's a straight
but
line.
it's continuous.
I believe it's a
I think it's like a
Yeah, it's a
concentration.
continuous line. Yeah.
line, so you can sweep with it.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, up to 60 feet, you kind of sweep out, and mist kind of billows back. And I mean, the mists continue northward. So as you push it back, they kind of like billow in over top to fill in the space. As you're moving the
North.
fan out, they kind of fill in. So I mean, you make some space, but it doesn't disperse them.
We don't
It's
see
not
too
so
much
much
for
trying
that.
to. It's not so
Yeah.
much trying to disperse it as it is like give Nanu a clear line of sight and like a circle around us.
and we don't
See if there's
Nani
anyone or
face
anything
down
there.
on the ground.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if that's what you're trying to do, yeah, you sweep it around, and so you're close enough.
Yeah, like, are there any footprints of him leaving or anything
Roll a
that
survival
Nanu
check.
can see?
Nine.
I'm more asking Nanu. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
I'll
have
take a look.
proficiency. I'll give you advantage.
I will give you guidance.
All right.
Oh no, shit! I can't concentration. Fuck. You can give yourself guidance.
Survival, cool.
Mhm.
I don't have advantage, however.
You do now.
Guidance.
Oh yeah, with you.
Ollie's giving you advantage and guidance.
Okay, hang on, let me double check. Minus
sorry.
7 to that, so
35.
35.
Cool.
Not bad.
So, as Jane's sweeping out, Nani, you kind of scan, and there's a brief moment to either side as the mists are kind of being pushed out and kind of like dispersed a little bit, and before they can refill back in, that you can see the faint edge of the cliff sides to either side. It looks like they're a fair bit away from the dome, however. As far as footprints go, you check outside, and before when you were traveling, as long as you've been traveling here in the Shadowfell, other than through the Sea of Bodies, it's been pretty solid stone. Here it looks almost muddy. And as far as footsteps go, there's too many for you to discern which ones are Joven's, if any. It just looks like this place has been trampled over, like way too many to count.
Which way do what direction do the footsteps seem to be heading towards?
So they're mostly going in two directions, to either way of the not the walls, like to either side of the valley.
The valley,
Or
like
the
it almost
okay.
looks like this is like a crowded high school hallway that like there's so many footsteps going through.
Yep.
So it's a through way, not a one way.
Right.
Interest.
Yeah. The ground looks soft, almost damp and mud-like.
How about the ground inside the dome?
Well, the dome has a bottom.
It has a bottom because that's how the spell works.
Exactly.
Yep.
Well, no, now it does work that way too. Now that someone's
She
wasted
made it.
crafting points on it. Yeah.
But yeah,
I just started crafting
the dome has a bottom. It's hard to tell underneath it.
Unfortunately, we very much need him since the geography has changed. We are very lost.
And we paid him already.
At this point
Very
in time,
unprofessional.
none of you have a long rest.
Would I have had my short rest yet?
Yeah, you've had the short rest.
Yeah.
Do you guys plan on continuing this to finish up the long rest?
I could try to message him and see what happens.
I
That's a
heal
good point.
1 HP.
I would get some spell slots back that I just burnt my 6th level.
Yeah. While you're up, could you also put a beacon of hope back on my ring? If you have the ability to do so.
I just give her like the what the fuck look,
Not now.
and I have to look to see if I have enough spell slots for that.
You said
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 3rd level. I don't even think you could burn through that many in the fight.
I use a lot more higher level spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get like those 5th level spells, those thirds, you usually have at least one after fight.
I actually
Okay.
do.
I use majority 3rd through 5th. So.
I mean,
I could
I-
put that in, but let sending go through first.
All right.
Nana, do you have it prepared as well?
I do not. I wasn't planning on messaging people, so I
No problem. No
No.
problem.
no real reason for me to. The only person I can send technically to is DeGrace.
Okay, what should I say? What should I say?
Hey, where are you?
Where's our money?
We need to know where he is, what he did to get there. Because if we just get a location, we won't know where to go.
Do you know who we are if he was having memory
And-
problems, like Ali said?
What happened?
Well, the spell will automatically make him know who I am.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're waiting.
You here, Ryan?
He's not here.
Oh, okay.
I am here. I didn't realize my mic wasn't picking up.
Yeah.
I was just getting great. I asked, what exactly are you sending then?
P.
Give me a second.
Sure.
Gotta count those words.
I actually ended the task, and hopefully I should be good now.
Yeah, I gotta spend 20 minutes thinking about the amount of words right now. Give me a second.
I mean, you could just talk and I'll count.
No.
however many-
No, fuck you.
Dracula
You ruined
pulls
it.
out a sheet of paper and writes down.
You've ruined it.
Well, it's not my fault that you can't keep track.
I'm tempted to not even cast it anymore.
Stop fucking spell.
Joven, where are you? How did you get there? Anything else?
What happened?
Anything
What
else?
happened?
What happened? Is anything else part of the message?
You still have 12 words left.
He's
No, he
right.
doesn't. He has more. Or he has less.
He has 13.
13.
Wait, I have
Yeah.
11.
I got 12.
There's been numbers popping
Joven, where are
around.
you? Yeah, it's 13.
That's 18, ma'am.
No.
Because he
No.
asked anything
You
else.
did
Anything
10.
else?
It's
No,
not
I didn't think
syllables. It's
No, he's
I'm not
writing.
saying it. I'm not saying anything else. I haven't cast a spell yet.
Syllables, yes.
Oh.
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 I haven't cast a spell yet. That
That's a
I'm
fucking spell.
no. We have 13 words left. What do we say?
You don't want to do too much
Don't
because then they can't answer all of it. Just because you can cram that
We
much
have
doesn't
so
mean
many
they can.
questions.
Just send the spell.
Send it. Fucking
Okay, I'll send what I just
mighty.
said.
So we can't hear you. You're talking.
He hasn't opened his mouth.
Oh, I will add at the end. You're limited to 25 words.
Roll a D100, please.
Oh.
Damn. Is this a nice plane that we're gonna like and not sad depression land?
Maybe he's in his own pocket
We
dimension,
could-
like my library.
Or, worst case, we're in the pocket dimension.
Oh, he makes contact with God. Yes.
Still made it.
Yeah.
Hey, I still made it though. Only
Alright,
a 5% chance of failure.
Dracula, you reach out with your sending spell with the words you've chosen. You feel it reach your target recipient. You feel it take hold, but you don't get a reply.
What was that asshole? Like, as in unconscious or like?
You don't know. You just don't get any words back. You feel your spell reach as it should. You just don't get a response.
Out of character, I'll probably know this, or like in character, I'll probably know.
Does it do dead
Does it
people?
wake you up?
Well,
If
his
you're like
perception's
asleep?
really high, so maybe if it was him.
Send one to Ploto.
Well, we just look over. Well, it's still passed out.
Experiment.
Exactly. Yep. And Jay's
I don't
gonna.
have endless third level spell slots, my dudes.
Yeah, but you have 4th and 5th and 6th level.
Does it?
I don't have fifth.
Limited
I don't
spell
have-
slots. That sounds horrible.
Boy, doesn't it, Jane?
So what's the plan?
That's why we just hit shit.
It didn't respond, but it felt harder to contact them. Like they were somewhere else.
I thought you said it could go anywhere.
I don't
Yes,
know how the
but
spell
when
works.
When it's in a different realm, it's a little bit harder to cast.
What? Wait, it
I mean,
works across
not really
realms
that
too.
much harder. Like it's at most like
Like-
5% harder.
It's a noticeable amount harder.
Not really.
Well, clearly he noticed it.
All right. So
So
then I ask you all, who is finishing the second watch, if not just Ali? And then who
Third?
is no
I
second?
think-
This is still the
I think
second.
It's best we finish your rests so we come at this prepared.
agreed.
I'm also this close to finishing that spell.
Yeah, I would like to do my rest.
It's like an hour left on it or something.
All
I
right.
would like to rest, but I can stay up.
You can rest.
I've already been woken up. I don't see the point.
Are you refreshed?
No.
Then rest.
You don't have to twist my arm. I go lie down.
Cool.
Before you do that, speaking of hope,
Oh no, do you need me to wake him up for you? I have many ways.
I have a hammer. Anyways, I'm gonna go try to stretch and finish the spell.
Okay. So you're just you're the only one still awake, right? Just you and your owl, basically.
Yeah, but the owl's staying at the hut now, like at the end of the door, so
in
I
the
can
hut?
see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can see it and it can see out and tell
It
me
just
shit.
sits directly on the top of the hut.
Pretty much.
All right. So y'all lay back down.
do I get the spell?
Are you waking me up?
She stopped you before you go to sleep.
No. He went to sleep immediately after touching the thing.
Okay.
Are you waking him back up?
No. He wants to. He wants to magically fall asleep instantly. Then let him magically fall asleep instantly. That's fine.
Yeah, there's
Hey, I've done that more than once. Be like, yeah. Wake up in the middle of the night, talk to someone, and then
I just-
meet.
Yeah, I just see Jane like kicking him away, like
magic.
Hey, that's fine. I'll take your spell slot in the morning. That's fine.
yeah, right, exactly. All right, so Ali, you go ahead and make a perception check for both yourself and your owl, since you're kind of still working.
The owl.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Owl has advantage.
Yeah.
And efficiency, so it's a D4. So we're gonna
Damn.
Minus 12 to that.
minus
so
12.
Oh,
Awesome.
it's still pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So, after a while, all your compatriots lay back down, get to sleep. Those that were having a rough time sleeping before go back to having a rough time sleeping. So Dracul, Jane, Nanu. It just seems not interrupted, but not having a good type of thing.
I should have told Nanu to ask God where we were.
Jesus.
Jesus, where are we? Can you take the wheel? I don't know where to go.
Take us someplace nice, please.
Hey, it's Nanu's job to navigate us. Worst navigator ever. Can't even navigate us to an endless, infinite plane.
So, Ollie, after a while, your owl gives a noise of like, "Hey, look over here," and you kind of glance out the door in the mists where they were swirling pretty much the whole rest here, and they were actually faster than they've been, other than the one time you got assaulted by undead golems. They are completely still. They've stopped swirling at this point. Just nothing.
Is it still really like high to the top of the dome?
What do you mean?
Like the smoke was 100 foot up. Is it still that, or is it like can we see out of the?
Oh, I thought your owl's in the dome.
It is. I was asking, like, is there? If I look up in the center of the dome, is it still fog?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still too thick to see through. It's just it stopped moving altogether.
I'll just keep working on the spell.
Cool.
It's getting close to getting finished. It was supposed to be 6 hours total, I think.
So your spell finishes, and
Ali now has counterspell.
Cool. Trying to think.
And I will prepare it tomorrow. And never unprepare it again.
All right. So Ali took a short rest. Grace, you slept for the first 2. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw, Grace.
I don't use the proficiency dice on this, do I?
If you're proficient in wisdom saves.
Oh, well, I'm not, so.
You do have an inspiration die, though.
At 13th or 13th or 15th level, I think, something like that.
Something.
Not yet.
Proficiency.
Cool.
Hey,
Natural 20.
Inspiration dice you have?
7.
You're not
You
gonna
have an
use
inspiration?
You gonna use it, Grace, or no?
Oh, wait, would this undo the aid?
I don't think
No,
This was done during?
I think it lasts 8 hours.
8 is
Oh,
8
okay.
hours. It's not like a
13.
10th thing.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
Cool. So, Grace,
I don't think.
go ahead and roll your d6, please.
Ooh. Oh, I had bean water on me for the night. Did it recharge?
It recharges at the end, I believe.
3.
Do I have to roll for that?
And a
No.
d8, if you
No,
will.
It's all 3? Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a great item. I'm so glad I sold all of Liara's information for it.
Hey, not a problem anymore.
So, Grace, I believe this is the first one that you rolled upon entering the Shadowfell, but you have disadvantage on death saving throws.
Oh my god.
You are apathetic, and
That's like the worst person to get that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Shit.
Just
Dracul.
be aware, I'm already permanently down a saving throw.
Oh, we
Yep.
know.
Yeah.
Dracul.
Oh,
You also rested from the beginning. I need you to make your wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to make it a normal.
You sure?
You're just gonna call it out ahead of time?
Cool.
You don't have to. You can wait.
Oh, okay. I'll roll the
Yeah.
first.
First
Nat
one was
20.
20.
So
Oh, it's
5.
disadvantage. My bad. So yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration. So is it? How does that work with disadvantage?
It should just be the first roll.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take the natural 20.
Okay. Dracul, when you wake up, subtract 22 points off of your maximum HP.
Holy shit!
Natural 20 wasn't enough.
No. You don't. You don't get affected by the
Anything
Shadowfell.
else?
Okay.
This is something different.
Okay.
Huh. I like when you threw the dice, it just was all question marks, but it showed us it was D10s.
Jane, you took the first.
Yeah, I take the first watch with none.
That 40 damage that could happen.
None.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in the middle of mine.
All right, Ploto, and make your wisdom saving throw. My
Wisdom, huh?
yeah, just hurry up and pass it.
Yeah,
I could
natural 1. I roll a 15.
I believe he's proficient
I
in
am
this, so
proficient.
he
I was
uses
looking at
the.
that.
Yeah.
I was looking at
It's a
that.
D20 plus D8 plus 5.
Yeah.
D8 5. Ugh. Numbers. Numbers are hard, guys.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 1. I
Oh.
just want to say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
But he rolled.
No, he rolled a 10.
Oh,
he only
one on
rolled a
the
1 on the
D8.
Roll the
proficiency.
1 on
Yeah.
the D8.
All right, so you barely pass.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 15's that DC.
15.
Mhm.
See, we figured that out already.
Yeah, that's why I was
I've-
like.
I've
Alright, so
skidded by a couple times.
Who's taking the final watch?
I'm actually like,
Ploto
once
and
that spell's done and people are up, I'm napping for what I can.
Okay. Well, then I guess it would fall to Ploto and Grace. I know timing on watch is or sleep.
Yeah.
Ploto, Grace, perception check.
It's like each watch is 2 hours or something, but then there's that void of 2 hours where it's only been 6 hours because there's 3 watches.
We've solved this in the past, but I can't remember what I decided to do.
No.
You sleep 6
Yeah.
hours. Or
Well, it's
something.
like this time we had another person who could have done it, but he just like
yeah, right,
disappeared.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So 13, 16. So during this point in time, you guys both watch Nanu kind of like twitching every now and again. You see his eyelids kind of like going as he's in his trance. There is a point in time, like an hour into the watch or so, where the mist starts to slowly revolve again around the dome. But that's about all that happens. So at the end of that, Nanu, make your wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. And Jane,
Disadvantage.
make
Yikes.
your
A Rooney.
wisdom
Oh.
throw.
Disadvantage as well.
No.
Hmm?
All right.
Even though she was
What's
the one having a
disadvantage?
nightmare?
Yeah. Do I have to announce my inspiration before or after I roll?
After you roll.
All right.
It's
Just lost my
18.
dice.
See.
I rolled a natural 5 both times.
Still have a little less than 300.
Oh wait, Jane, are you still under the exhaustion?
Yeah, 1 point of exhaustion.
I thought you had 2.
I need one.
Okay.
Yeah, he
keep being
got rid of one.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, the first one was a 4, so definitely using my inspiration.
Okay.
Holy shit! 29 natural.
Okay.
Did I actually pass a wisdom save in the game? Oh my god, I'm tearing up.
You do not get a long rest.
I know. You just spontaneously combust and die. Roll a new character.
He rolled dice, guys. I'm afraid.
I have
No,
a feeling what
I'm
this
so
might
close
be,
to
and I
100.
fucking hate you, Ryan.
I'm
These
so
dice
close
are
to
really
100.
4d10.
I'm so close to 100. Please don't do it. I
Alright.
don't need less HP.
So Nanu.
Go fuck
Oh god.
yourself.
Oh no.
I was so close.
Nanu. You take
Fuck you.
30 points off
I
of
love-
your maximum HP.
That is a 6th level aid and my magic item.
And Jane take
good thing you
21
cast that.
points
So you're now
Off
your natural HP.
of your
Yes.
maximum HP.
What the
I
heck
have
is
at my
going
back.
on with them?
This is Nanu
Oh,
in
good
his
question.
purest
What happens
form.
when aid wears off?
Yeah.
My max HP goes down by 25.
Well, no, I need to know because I need to know whether to affect my regular maximum hit point. Oh no, I can just
But there's
subtract it from there.
there's a little spot for
4.
max HP.
So
Well, I already have 25.
halfway
from
through the
aid.
day,
Yeah.
we're just gonna get all big.
Yep.
So, as we're waking up,
Mhm.
Ploto looks around. Who looks exhausted?
Oh yeah, does my point of exhaustion go away?
It does for sleeping.
Oh my god, I can redo my spell slots. Everything
I think
comes
another point of
back.
exhaustion, correct?
You do get another point of
You're
exhaustion,
at 2
and you
now?
don't get
'Cause I
your
think
long rest.
Ploto
What are you
cleansed
at?
one. Yeah.
1 or 2?
Uh,
2.
She's up to 2, and she doesn't gain the long rest benefits.
Does she gain benefits of at least a short rest?
Yeah.
Does
But she has no hit die.
Does anybody else?
Hey, she gets her key points back.
True.
Yeah,
She gets
that's
key.
Does
That's
anybody
the
Someone
important
can
part.
clean one of those points of exhaustion. I can give her bean water for the day.
Does anyone else look exhausted or just her?
I think it was just her.
Yeah, just
Yes,
there.
sir.
Spell slots. I have Flash of Genius, and I have 4 extra. I have a 4 extra max HP because of Nanu, so I don't even feel the bad effect. Just gonna wake up. Oh man, I feel amazing. This place is great.
Yeah, and whatever effect you had on you is gone.
Okay, including the flaw.
I think I
No,
live in this
not
place.
you.
Wait, no, I
Her.
don't.
No, I'm saying, do I gain it?
Oh, for your which one did you just have?
I'm convinced the Shadowfell is going to kill me.
Yeah, you go back to I don't believe I can make a difference to anyone or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt like that too. Really, you just need a good night's sleep.
So, I'm out of diamond dust,
Uh-huh.
but you no longer have any exhaustion points, and I hate you.
Oh, you used 2.
Oh, and you wasted 2 spell slots.
5th level
Yeah.
spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
gonna
what?
say you probably should have
Level
just done
spell
1.
slots.
Cool.
Why?
So you no longer have your exhaustion. Awesome. I think pretty much you're.
But I still have the effects, right?
Yeah, just getting
Yeah.
rid of the caution.
Yes.
And I do have 300 diamond, 300 gold worth of diamonds.
I've
that
got
make
a
the
hammer.
dust Down. Yeah, thank you. When we get some
You
time.
could do that on your next
Yeah,
short rest.
When we get
Yeah.
some time.
Yeah.
I've got a hammer, a lot of strength.
So
Alright.
do we get the people that took the damage? We still get a long
Not
rest.
how you dust a diamond at all.
Yeah. You still gain the benefits of a long rest. It's just you wake up with your feeling a little weaker than you normally would on a normal rest.
This place is too dangerous to be.
I love the Shadowfell, man.
I mean, you could have just left me exhausted and die. And
So-
then,
The dome
but I appreciate
goes down. The 8 hours up, and the mists kind of
Library was
seep
down, too.
in.
Mhm.
Right back.
And-
I gotta take a piss. Sorry.
And you guys, yeah, we can take a short rest here. You guys basically
Oh,
the
we
dome
taking a
goes.
break?
Yeah, that's what I meant. A short rest, IRL, short rest.
not that long.
Yeah, the mists seep back in, and you're like fully obscured. Like you guys have a hard time seeing your hands in front of your faces.
This is somewhere we rested last night.
and I will explain the things
Okay.
that have transpired.
Why mist?
The mist is 100 foot tall. We're in a valley now. We weren't before.
What?
We don't know where Joven is.
Oh my god.
Dracula sent him a message and he did not reply.
I think I contributed more than you guys to that. Oh my god, that's my money missing.
I don't think so. I dumped a lot on that. I gotta go.
So
IRL break. Where is? Be right back. Be right back. I have a screen card.
Yeah, a
for
lot of the
this.
money came out of the party fund.
Yeah. Good thing you guys didn't prepay for the information about the Shadowfell.
I know. You suck.
Hey,
Wait,
you guys got the information you paid for.
What did you type that the
No, we didn't.
mod
We
asked
didn't.
me to approve you?
What?
Oh, I said biatch.
Did you?
Yeah.
And I was talking about the long rest survival thing that we never got taught.
Yeah, you didn't prepay for that, did you?
Yeah, we
Sorry
did.
about that.
Oh, sucks to suck.
Yeah. So I was like, you bastard, that's the one thing that I wanted.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, we're discussing Joven leaving.
Yeah,
With money.
before we got the way to beat the long rest, even though we paid for it.
Why do
We prepaid for it.
Why
I
do
need
we
to.
pay? You always pay after you get the service.
I know it's always obvious in hindsight, but we didn't do it. So
And I gain all my charges back. Cool.
What's
We
As-
charges do go through if we get a long rest, right?
Yep.
As we were sleeping, I was looking through my spell components and just
Yep.
realized how depleted they are. And why didn't I buy diamonds at the last time we were in? Because freaking Waffle.
I bought the whole
stole all the
city's
diamonds.
worth.
Yep.
All the diamonds, please.
We need to
Just-
visit just like a dwarvish place and just say diamonds.
Oh, by the way, if I
just
go
so
down
you
and you guys need diamonds to
know.
revive me, go into my body hole and look at the bottom. I have a Ploto
Body
stash
hole.
in the body hole.
You have a
Oh.
Ploto what?
A Ploto stash in the body hole.
Pluto, how
I'm
many
so-
how many more diamond dusts do you have?
He's out of diamond dust. He just said that.
He's at, well, I was also restarting. He may have said that while I was.
Oh, yeah. He said he was out of diamond dust, but he has a couple hundred worth of diamonds left.
300
Oh.
gold worth of sorted diamonds that need to be dusted.
Also,
Okay.
Rye, I fucking hate you. We get to have an idea what might be affecting us, and I love it, and I hate you.
So just so you know what diamonds I do have, I personally have 4 300 gold diamonds. I have a 500 gold diamond. I have a 550 gold diamond. I have 9 satchels of 100 GP diamond dust. So I have
you.
um
That's so much
yeah.
diamonds that I could be using.
Why do you think I'm not pulling them out right now?
Okay.
I'm waiting till like people like you're like boom boom you have 1 level boom get rid of that. I'm like waiting till like 3 levels of exhaustion.
If you can
That's
go
a shit.
into my character Ploto in D&D Beyond, I have a item in my backpack called list spell ingredients and components where I have a list of.
I have components and then I have a miscellaneous one.
Yeah,
I have both.
I keep my stuff pretty sorted because I have a lot of
I do
weird
too.
spells.
I don't have jack shit on this character.
I
Objection to any
messaged you,
character.
Rye.
Yeah.
I messaged you, Rye, what I
On
think it might
Talok, I have
pertain
a
to.
I will neither confirm nor deny your accusations.
You can't say it's not a good hunch, though.
It is a good hunch.
It is a good hunch. Now he knows what to give us next level. Thank you, Malachi.
Oh no, I fucking love it. If it, oh, this could be
Forgot to
fun.
give out homework.
Teacher, you forgot to murder us.
Yeah, Ploto, this is what mine looks like.
Teacher, I need to be in my second TPK.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
Please. Please, I can has TPK, please.
Oh my god. I love how we waited like 2 weeks for you to
4.
2, 3,
It
4
was a whole
weeks.
month.
whatever. Yeah, I get what you waited. We couldn't do that at the end of the session. Like you knew what we were walking into, and you're like, no, let's wait a month.
Hey.
I knew what you guys were walking into. And like, yeah, they're gonna die.
And yeah. So
What did you just send me?
Me?
Are those your components?
Yeah, that's what we in Ploto were talking about. That's my component.
Oh, I thought you sent that to me. I was like, why are you sending that to me?
No, that's in the thing because me and Ploto were talking
Oh,
about. Like,
you have 900 gold worth of diamond dust. Nice.
I said that. Yeah. He pops his at like 1 to 2 levels exhaustion. I'm waiting for 3.
Two, I understand because technically that slows us down in party while we're walking.
Yeah, but currently it's on the grace.
Yeah,
and
she's a monk.
Yeah. So I'm not too worried. It's when it hits.
And you have mounts for people to ride. So
I'm not gonna share them out.
That's what I'm sitting on right now.
See, you have way too much text.
Yeah.
It's because I have to know what
he's also he dumped a fuck ton of money into spells he'll never even use.
I mean, look, I have quite a bit fucking.
You gotta be prepared.
Like,
right.
legitimately, if a bandit killed me, they would go through my belongings going, holy fucking shit.
What are these components that you guys need?
Yeah, I just
my
like hit
components
things
are
with
like
a hammer.
my components are like satchel thing. Just pull things out of.
I don't think
out
I
of the
have
bag.
anything that has like consumed
gem
or
encrusted
cost.
bowl.
Yeah,
worth of
I have
less than
I have my
1,000 gold.
focus. Yeah, all my shit is like focus.
Gem encrusted acorn,
Component
gold
pouch,
encrusted bio full of tap water from a spring during the full moon.
What?
Yeah, we can't get that. We literally can't get that here.
A mistletoe which has been harvested with a gold sickle under the light of a full moon.
Yeah, Druid Souls have some really freaking weird materials, hyper specific materials.
Yeah, right.
A flower
Gold
which was
encrusted acorn.
harvested on the second Wednesday of the third month of some stupid thing.
So, Ploto.
That's why you use your
I'm actually
focus,
one of the
and you don't
richest
have that.
party members if you have my components because I'm carrying over $5,000 worth of spell
I'm pretty
components.
Sure Ploto has that.
I just realized.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ploto
I
has
just
that
realized the
cache.
components of heat metal are actually a little hard to use. It's a piece of iron and a open flame.
Do you have a lighter?
Yeah, a lighter.
My
but-
hammer
Or a
is
match.
open
Literally
flame
matches.
all the
Alright.
time.
Once you have a focus, you don't need that stuff unless it has a GP value.
Oh, I know, but it's
I'm
still
saying,
just.
like,
But also, like,
a match exists. Literally just like
match is more mineral than
my
than
hammer
metal.
That's an
lights on
open
fire,
flame.
my arm lights on fire.
Yeah, but metal as well.
yes.
My
you pull-
arm is
you have a
metal
piece of
and
metal
lights on
and a
fire.
match.
My hammer is metal and lights on fire.
Yes.
You can light a match with one hand.
Yeah,
Yes.
do it against your pants.
I would also like to.
You
say
absolutely can.
Pluto has
easily.
contributed the
Your
most
boost
money
heal.
to the party.
If you
yes.
want to talk about that, I have
True.
like a transaction log of the party fund.
Yeah, okay.
The first thing
I
that was
did
put in the party
not-
fund, I dropped like $2,000 in it.
I did not contribute anything until I was able to magically make gold happen.
Yeah, and then you just
And
do
then I
it.
was like, fine, I guess that's fair.
I haven't. I don't think I've donated anything to the party fund other than the needed amount. But I'm also still in debt.
I've done my part.
I'm just happy I don't buy anything. Except the gold encrusted bowl, which costs 1,000 gold, which will be consumed when we eat.
You don't quite have to donate the party fund. The party fund just gets a cut
Yeah.
passively. You know,
Unless you're told that everybody donates.
Ploto has donated 3,225 gold.
a little bit more than me. Good bit.
A bit of rotten food. What?
It's fucking druid shit.
No, that's not. It's a wizard spell. It's a sorcerer spell.
Which one
too.
is that?
Tasha's caustic brew.
Oh.
Oh, don't you have that spell?
Yeah.
Huh.
I just realized hideous laughter and Tasha's cautious brew can have the same spell component. It can be a rotten tart.
Yeah.
some of my components are like things I'm never gonna use. Like 25 feet of rope. That spell is so stupid. I'm never gonna use it. I have 5 of
That's
those.
for
Rope trick?
That's rope trick.
Rope trick is super fucking useful.
Not
Yeah,
for
but
me.
Yeah,
for low
I've got it.
level, I feel like it's like good for
Yeah.
like setting traps.
Yeah,
but-
once you get the 3rd level hut, then it just kind of loses a lot
No,
of its
it's
effectiveness.
more
No,
the
rope
fact
trick is a
that you
trap.
could.
It's a tripwire trap essentially.
A
Pretty
gilded
much.
dragon with the
You're thinking of
legendary
snare or rope
Snare
trick?
is what I'm
No,
thinking.
Yeah,
Of.
snare.
Well,
Snare uses like 25 feet.
Well,
which is
because you
insane.
can like put
Uh,
a bunch of bombs in the rope trick, and then the caster can just you cast dispel magic on it, and now there's falling bombs
Oh yeah, but
suddenly
that's like
appeared
a whole.
from an invisible pocket.
But how often do we get the
I was
chance to
more
do that?
thinking of it as
What?
rope trip. Rope trip can be just used to yeet yourselves all out of combat.
Wait
Yeah.
a second.
The most important thing is you can shoot out of it.
Holy shit! Yeah, level 11 is when scaling goes. Hell yes.
Oh yeah, and our cantrips
Oh.
scaled this level. I forgot about that.
Oh, they do.
Did it auto?
Cantrip scale.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
I gotta check if it auto.
Let me see.
So my radiant bolt
did.
does 4d8
Awesome.
damage
My
To get another
blood bolt was
fucking
Eight.
D8 on
3d10.
my
Why are you
attack.
Oh,
doing
yeah.
D8, 4d8?
because I have a feature that gives me an extra d8.
Yeah, the cleric cantrip blasting.
My poison spray
Yep.
does
Feature.
3d12. Look at that.
4d8 for a
almost as much as
cantrip
a
is
signal hit of my
fucking
maul. It's crazy.
solid.
Yeah, it's
It
like
is
the
pretty
equivalent of like a
solid, man.
2nd level
Yeah.
spell.
That's why do you think I kind of stopped using guiding bolt because it outperformed it.
I haven't heard from Loki in a while. Are you back?
Say, are we all
She's
back?
laying down behind me. She's back.
Yeah, I've just been waiting for things to start.
Well, I've heard everybody talk about you, so.
She's laying down reading something on her
We,
phone.
we kind of need a notification.
Well, I haven't left.
Ooh, do you guys like my I'll be
We don't
right
know.
back stream thing? It has a little die.
I was actually about to go see it.
It has
Oh, you got it working. You
animations.
gotta be right back working.
Yeah.
Not just white.
I'm waiting
All
for
right.
Twitch to load. Oh, it gave me an ad.
So,
Oh no, that.
as far as you guys
oh, I
are
see
aware,
it. Nice. That's
you're in
cool.
the middle of the very, very dense mist, with cliff walls to either side of you. And now the dome has dropped. The soles of your feet, your shoes, your booties sink in about 1/4 inch. It is soft here, wet, almost like a mud, but like a clay mud. It's like Play-Doh almost. Which direction are you guys going? Where are you heading to? What are you doing?
I feel awful. Does anyone else feel like they got ran over by a freaking elephant?
No, I actually feel amazing.
I'm not feeling the
Feel
best.
fun.
I mean, I feel rested. I just don't.
Yeah, I
I don't
feel
know.
like I said, I feel like I slept, but just my muscles are sore.
Oh, I'm out of diamond dust, so unless you have diamond dust.
I just
I
kind
don't
of
think
pat
it's that.
Ploto shell. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't think you should.
So which way should we head?
Hmm.
Do I have a sense of north now?
We literally can just pick
No sense of
wherever.
north.
It doesn't matter. We can just go wherever it doesn't
Uh,
matter.
Are the footprints humanoid?
There's a mix of humanoid and non-humanoid prints.
Well, I'm gonna ask this. So the mist is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
No, mist is not gone.
no,
anymore?
yeah.
I-
It's hard for you guys to see one another. It's so thick.
I think we need to tie a rope to each other so we don't get lost.
I think we need to get out of this mist before we get whisked to a place we shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm going to choose my cantrip for the day to be Gust, and I'm going to just constantly cast that. It should give us an extra 10 feet of vision.
If only it was possible to control the weather.
Yeah. And also, based on where the dome was set up and where Joven was, can we assume that he went like in one particular direction?
The
Like if we're
dome
in
was
that
in the
arrow.
middle of the valley, and it could. There's a equivalent chance of him going either way.
There were too many tracks to figure out what was him.
Yep.
Literally, just flip a coin. Go whichever. It doesn't matter.
Well, Ploto, could you maybe turn into a dog or a wolf or something? I've seen you turn into horses. Can you sniff someone out?
I am insulted. Actually, I don't know if I
He's not.
can.
He's
How?
not on this. He's not on this plane of existence anymore.
Yeah, but we don't know whether or not he was teleported or whether he wandered off and found
Found a
something.
portal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh. I've never tracked someone down. I don't know if I can. We could try.
It's worth a shot. Better than I could.
Either way, we need to hurry.
Before we go, I will get Snuggums back.
Mm-hmm.
And I will also explain to everybody about my armor acting as like a cure wounds thing if anybody needs to use it.
Cool.
So basically in the middle of the fight.
Slap you on the back.
Yep. It might take a few seconds, but yeah, it should work. It's sort of a combination between the spell gem and the spell storing ring, and it's also sort of like a mirror that reflects the spell. And
So,
just gonna keep going.
how long does it take? Out of character, is it an action for us to slap you?
Yes, but it is technically a use an object action. So if you are hasted or something, you can use your hasted action to do it. Or if you are fast hands rogue, you can use your bonus action.
Have you hasted anyone else?
Well, now we have two
I've been
people who could do
hasted.
haste.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
What? I can't do haste yet.
And you have magical secret. You are perfectly capable of getting haste and using it.
No.
We have a source.
Why not? Haste would be fantastic on either
Because Beacon of
me
Hope.
or Ali.
Could
I
Beacon
would
of
say
Hope.
because he's probably concentrating on something else.
Yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of Beacon of Hope, can you put that in my ring now?
Sure. Give it to you.
Jane, I'll tell it over the ring. I
I
was trying to figure out why I wrote down "ask bacon." It's like, oh, it's beacon. My handwriting's just horrible.
Hey, if anyone's got some bacon and wants to share, though,
mean,
Okay, and if Ploto
does anybody want
transforms,
this? And I'm gonna hold up the mace. It wasn't really useful in my hands.
I think I'm gonna stick with the mole.
To be
for
fair,
now.
you didn't hold it for very long.
It wasn't useful in my hands. There you go.
Oh, hold on, what am I at on wild shape? Can I do P once? Wild
Can you
shape.
do what?
Okay, yeah, I can
Trying
do
to
challenge
sniff.
rating 1. Since I can do challenge rating 1, I'm
Dire
gonna do
wolf.
What the
a dire
fuck's a
wolf.
challenge rating?
and then I will guidance him for his sniffies.
Keen hearing and smell, advantage on wisdom or perception checks that rely on smell.
Didn't you already
But I
have
already
that?
have that with the belt.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say, couldn't you just use your turtle wolf nose?
Just goes down to the dirt.
Yep.
Like his
smells
neck
dirt.
stretches out. All right, go ahead and roll your survival check. You try to discern which way Joven went.
With a guidance. D4.
Guidance.
And it keeps your mental stat anyway, so like
Yeah.
literally you did nothing by transforming.
Yeah, it's just
Uh,
nothing happened.
1d4
Well-
advantage roll.
Oh God, why?
Wow.
Take that away.
What? What?
So,
Ah.
Pluto, so you sniff around, and you've been
6.
around you've been around Joven for at least a little while now. Like you have a general idea of what he smells like because you are a perceptive boy. And his scent is kind of like all around this area. You can't really tell which way he went. The ground here smells strange, not exactly earthy, but it's just it's off to you. It's unnatural.
Oh, Waffle. I just saw private dice. I'm like, I don't like that.
No, I'm messing with something. All right.
Oh, wait.
But I was just messing with making sure something worked.
Oh,
You're good.
Oh, is it working
Hey.
again?
language. Nope.
No.
So, what was being said? So he rolled a perception check. Clean. That's rough. It's a 1 and a D8.
And made in a D20 twice.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Ploto's just walking around in circles trying to figure
Yep.
out what he's supposed to be looking for.
I'll mental link to Ploto since he can't talk.
So he actually debuffed himself because he also can't cast that. That's all he did.
Hmm.
I'm going to just pull out my map of the city.
Yeah.
So I have a visual maybe that'll help me guide, and it's like, all right, let's just start walking.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe it's like because like it's a familiar like token essentially, and maybe it can help.
Fair
lead.
enough.
It's
So,
weird dimension stuff.
Are you? Which way are you going?
West.
West.
I don't know which. Wait, it's I'm choosing a direction I'm going.
Do you want to
because
go
we can't tell.
forward or backward? The way you guys woke up, basically. Do you want to go forward or backward?
Onward, forward. That's my
Forward and
strategy.
outward.
Forward, I guess. Using my map of Gloom
Using
Rise.
your map. Okay.
Ali, what is on the edges of the valley?
Guess he's not there.
You asked him as he's clearly not at his microphone.
Who he even sees the edges?
Oh, I don't see.
The stupid bird wasn't flying far enough when it was foggy.
It was able to see.
You crested the mist. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could, in theory, fly up there.
Oh my
Well,
god.
look.
Okay.
Can-
I turn into
you
a vulture and fly up to see if
So
I
you're
can see
gonna
what's going on.
you're gonna use your second wild shape, turn into a vulture.
We'll take a break here.
Okay.
You,
Cool.
you don't get them back at a break.
No, no,
He has a short rest. Yes, he does.
Oh, I thought that
Yeah.
was a moon druid thing.
Nope.
No, that's
There's his bonus action.
No, I'm not actually transforming because the fog still
Someone
takes
called
me.
me.
To see anything.
Sorry.
Not stupid.
Ali,
I had to fucking call. Yeah.
what is on the edges of the valley?
Hey, Ryan, what's on the edges of the valley?
The valley.
yeah. So your your bird flies up, and on the crest
Definition of a valley.
On the
I mean, yeah.
the top part, it kind of just extends out as far as your bird can see, which is only what, like
150 feet.
halved.
If you did
No,
that,
150 feet.
300.
It's
half
300.
150.
Half to
Oh, then yeah, up to 150 feet. It's just open plain, open nothing.
I mean, if that gets us out of the fog.
Assuming I saw it, so I assume it's out of the fog. Yeah.
I mean, so we just go up the side? I can do that. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, I can.
I mean,
Same.
Anyway,
look at
I
me.
could do it if I have to, but a rope would be better.
Do I look like I have any rope?
I have rope.
I pull out rope.
Everybody has rope.
Rope.
Have rope?
All my shit was gone.
I gotta look at my other character sheet because I have a bag of holding
How much
character
rope
sheet.
though is dependent?
It's only 100 feet. So
I have 60 feet
Two-
rope.
yeah,
I
two
have no
people
rope.
with rope should be enough.
I have no rope.
I also just want to mention, I could just strap you to me.
What?
I'm really good at climbing.
You're also in stone armor.
Yeah. That I walk around in daily.
I would like to go up
I'm
the
quite
side
used to it.
of the mountain and do cool monk shit.
Oh, grab the rope, foot.
DeGrace just starts running up and like hopping from stone to stone. Just
I was gonna
up
say,
to
you
the-
don't. Do you have 2 levels of exhaustion or just 1?
None.
He
0.
doesn't have
Oh,
any.
you have none.
Ploto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ploto
I
fixed her up.
wasted
Oh,
money.
fuck yeah!
I wasted 300 gold.
I thought you still had a little bit of exhaustion on you.
Nope, 300 gold and 3 level 5 spells.
And I'm a monk. I can go up walls.
Well,
Can
I know,
literally
but I was
walk.
asking because I thought you had 2 with the half movement.
Yep.
Yeah, and
That
you
was-
can't
that
end
was
your
why.
turn.
Yeah, that was the only reason why. But if you got none, then yeah, you're golden.
Ploto's just gonna whine and lay down on the ground.
Jane, want to tie our ropes together? I'll climb up.
That's all.
Sure. Give me a second, and Jane is gonna take the alchemy jug out and take some acid out of it while I'm thinking about it, and then tie the rope.
Acid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as a pro
Actually,
tip, you should
Nanu-
do that before
yeah.
you rest.
Could Nanu tie it? Because Nanu's really good at tying things, and Ploto's rather heavy.
I was gonna say both me and DeGrace know how to tie a knot pretty well.
Yeah, but DeGrace is up there.
So why are we tied together?
We're not tied together. We just tied our 2 ropes together.
I tie their ropes
just so that
together
it's long enough.
expertly
Do I have a python? I probably have a python.
with
I have
my.
a tent. I assume I have python.
Okay. I'll take my armor off, and then I'll go over and grab Nanu. Do you need help up this cliff?
That's what the rope's for. I'm just gonna go up and then rope.
Wait, dire wolves weigh 800 pounds?
Yes.
Yeah, they're like
Big.
as big as
They're large creatures. They're
They're
as big as
fucking
horses.
They're like as
bears.
big. They're like as big, if not bigger, than Ollie, and he's a boy.
I didn't
They're
Dire-
large
dire-
creatures.
Yeah, that's the
Direwolves
dire
are
part.
fucking bears. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
they're
dire part.
I gained weight when I turned into a dire wolf.
Yes, you do.
I'll tell
You
you,
literally gained nothing from transforming to a
you
direwolf.
lost a
Nothing.
lot.
You lost so much more.
I gained
Hey,
the
I'll say this:
ability to
direwolves
dance on
ain't
the
shit
floor.
against summon celestial.
And doesn't Ploto naturally have claws as
Yeah.
well?
Yep.
So he didn't even gain
Yeah.
claw attacks.
Yeah, he literally lost shit for transforming.
I
Sorry,
blame-
Ploto.
I blame
Damn.
You live and you learn.
Are you going
I'll-
up there, Ali? And
I won't take off all my stone armor, but I'll take off a couple
Roll.
parts of it just so it's lighter, and then I'll climb up with the rope.
Does he have to
Cool.
roll to take it off?
Do I?
While my teammates are down there in the valley, I'm just going to start
Die.
taking out a stick and start whittling a little figurine.
A little condescending for someone that just got saved.
And Jane's just gonna
And
take
keep
out
an
her
eye
whistle.
out for
Climber?
anything that might attack them.
Jane, would you mind carrying me up there? I'm not the best climber.
You should have asked me that.
Whimper,
Okay,
whimper, whimper.
Well, Jane
Sure.
has the whistle. She just flies.
Oh, it's waste, but you know.
Yeah, Jane will take the whistle and
Also,
climb
I'm
up there.
pretty sure Nanu can just fly. Anyways, it's dark here.
I'm gonna try with the rope first. I want to see if I can do it.
Hey, physical prowess. I respect it.
Is an athletics check to climb the rope or strength? Doesn't
I think
matter.
Climbing a rope gives you like advantage for climbing.
Does it? I don't know. DM does
I
it.
don't remember.
Sure.
believe it
Strength
does.
check with
And-
advantage.
Can a dire wolf climb rope?
I doubt it.
Probably not.
Why is
You
that?
can-
roll-
You can
I-
hold the end with your mouth and let them pull you up at the end.
Did that? Why is it? It's still like that.
I-
I have it in public roll, and it still did it to GM. That's weird.
I believe rope says that its weight limit is 500 pounds. So
Correct.
a dire
that
wolf
would work.
would not
That would
be.
That's weird. I got a 12.
12.
Oh, I should have guidance myself first. Damn it.
Do I
It's fine.
feather
I rolled a
fall
12.
prepared?
Yeah, I mean it's not difficult. You're just using the rope to help scale up the
Okay,
thing.
I'm just like.
I don't have. I do have featherfall prepared. Good.
All right. So it takes a little bit of awkwardness, but Nanu makes it up.
Good job.
Thank you.
Ploto, you're going
I
to
clap.
have to transform back. Otherwise, you're too heavy.
Do you want me to like go get him?
He got heavier.
I'm being stubborn.
I'll go
Actually,
get
no,
him, and I'm gonna run and jump off the edge of the cliff.
I'm going to cast Enlarge as she jumps off.
No!
Why?
Why?
If she just fucking jumps off, I immediately cast Featherfall.
I cast Enlarge.
Slow fall.
And
Hey,
you told us this with
they've never seen you jump off of things.
Exactly. You are depressed and weird.
Nanu does
Right
not
now.
react.
She's committing suicide. Always cast Featherball.
She's throwing herself into the maws of a
time
wolf.
You have used that.
Everyone
ability.
just like immediately like what? As
Fuck no!
I can fly. You've seen it.
Win.
It's lasted like
Several
6
times.
seconds though.
Doesn't-
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like in the middle of combat where are we
I've
really gonna
seen you-
notice?
Double jump, not fly.
Agreed. That was like a short
Yeah.
little poof.
And I think it was in what
So Featherfall. So you like go for a dope monk landing and then you just slowly float
Yep.
down.
I just kind of look at my hands and I just cross my arms while I wait to lay it land.
It legit
As you are
takes you
a large
10 seconds
size.
to hit
I'm
the
gonna look at
ground.
Nanu. Why did you do that?
She does that all the time. At least
She
back
can
when
do
we were
that.
on the sea, she just sort of
You
like
guys,
kept.
and to be fair, you guys hardly see any of this because the mist is so thick. Just as an FYI.
She tended to do that off like the main like lookout points
That's
a lot.
into water, right?
No. On the ship. A
That
lot.
seems like it would damage the wood of the
Doesn't
ship for no reason.
Hurt her?
No, on the way down, she sort of like I don't know. She sort of like hits the wall, like the mast in a certain way. It like completely like slows their fall down. She does it literally all the time when we were on the sea.
I would have
Okay, there's
liked
no
to know
mast
that
here, though.
Before I cast a spell.
Yeah, and there's no mast here. There's nothing for her to slow her fall, and she's jumping into basically a giant jagged
The
pit.
chasm literally has a wall right there.
Yeah,
as I'm
we're in
pointing to
it's
the
a
wall
valley.
That you're
There's
climbing
a
up.
wall.
that we're climbing up. The wall is right there. She literally could just like tap her hands in weird way. I don't know how it works.
I
Monk
can't
stuff.
see what's going on up there. I'm just gonna
I
transform
land.
back into Ploto and climb up.
Cool.
Ploto.
As he's climbing, you see a Degrace floating down.
But I can't get.
I can't see what's going on. You told me to have to change back and go up. That's literally the last thing you say. You have to change back and climb.
I said nothing.
Alright, I'm climbing up. I have to make a roll to climb up.
I'm gonna say no. with enough time, you guys can
Yeah,
make it up.
before just
Yeah.
climb again.
I just
you
kind
know.
of like follow him up the mountain, going zigzags and around because
Yeah.
cool monk shit.
So
Hell
you
yeah.
spent 30 minutes doing
Parkour.
doing the legitimate. Okay, you have two options: forward or backwards. Which way do you choose? Left. The DM Bane decision. Yes.
Hey.
I
I
love them.
want to get out of the fucking mist.
I love them.
Yeah,
They're so stupid. I love them.
we were told stay out of the mist.
You
We
were?
we
Absolutely.
That's
said
true.
mist is not up there. Fucking get out of there.
It's more
Yeah.
like you have to go one direction. Why are you thinking? Go a direction. Stop thinking.
Yeah. No, you guys are fine.
You spawn in the world. What do? I dig down. What?
Okay, we've wasted a half an hour climbing up a wall. Back to D&D. Okay, so we're all up on top of the
You're
wall.
all up on the top of the wall.
Yes.
Which wall did you go up, the left or the right? It's important.
Weast.
There's no direction here. So
There is now. Which wall did you go up?
Flip
Left or
I
coin.
right?
chose right.
okay, which way is north?
The Grace
You
chose
don't
right,
have an
and
order.
that's what everybody else followed.
Cool.
Yeah, we
All right.
followed the grace.
All right. So,
Oh God.
As the grace
For-
shrinks back down.
as you guys going directly away from the edge of the cliff, or are you following the cliff to either side?
I don't think we decided that yet.
We're just
We
at the
Yeah,
top.
did
we
not.
didn't think this. DeGrace just sort of ran up and we followed.
Yeah.
All right.
I was just kind of getting a bird's eye view, and then y'all all followed.
With
but, you know.
with my innate navigator sense,
Mhm.
which direction do I think?
What direction you want to go? You get
wanna
no.
I like think about it. Use senses.
Why don't
like,
we
let's
just
go
keep going
that
along
way.
the crevice and see if we figure the shit out?
That works for me.
That's a fair point. Now, do we go up or down?
Least.
Left.
Where we were going. We're just going parallel to the direction we were going before.
All
We're
right.
just up at the top.
All right.
So, whoever is leading the charge here, go ahead and make your perception checks for the travel.
I think that's me.
Yeah.
She seems to be in charge.
I got bored, and yeah.
Last time we got bored, we died.
Oh,
Is it the
just
usual
reminding you.
as well as me for any perception check, or you just wanted to solo this one?
I mean, we can.
I'm asking you.
I'm just kind of walking. You want to be my buddy? We can be buddies.
Okay.
Navigator, what do you see?
Not much. Oh no, that's good. That was I rolled advantage because I forgot there's a button for that's 25. So I don't know. What do I see?
All right. So, as you are continuing on down the edge of the crevice here, parallel to it,
Well, what did
What's
Grace
that?
roll? Grace didn't roll her perception. What did Grace roll?
Well,
Great.
you rolled with advantage.
I always have
he
advantage.
always has advantage.
Oh,
This is advantage.
well,
She
fuck.
gives us advantage.
I had just. Give me a second.
I
20.
I want you to roll too.
Yeah, we want to see how bad you do.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
want other people to succeed as well.
She's gonna get a natural 20. It's gonna be a 25.
Well, with the D8 thing, she legitimately could still have rolled
Yeah.
higher than me.
19.
19.
Especially since I rolled 3 on 2D8.
Hmm.
19's freaking good. Hell yeah. Grace is awesome. High five. Boosh.
Thanks, best buddy.
All right. So, as you guys are traveling down the edge of the crevice here, not really much happens, honestly. It's pretty stagnant as far as landscaping goes. You kind of glance down every now and again, and you just see the mist settled about 20 feet below the edge, still thick, rather unmoving. It's slow enough that while you're traveling, it doesn't really look like it's going too much of anywhere.
Is the ground mush here as well?
It's harder up here than it was down there. This is more along the lines of what you are used to here in the Shadowfell.
I would like to cast Detect Magic using my wand to detect magic and kind of look at the mist. Is it magical?
No, just missed.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll tell everybody.
you get little blips from everybody else in your party, but that's about it.
Okay, I'll tell everybody else that it's not magical mist.
I pick up a stone and just kind of throw it into the mist to see if I hear anything. Like,
Yeah, you throw the stone down and you see it disappear into the mist, and you hear it hit the bottom. Not necessarily stone on stone, but with a little bit of a plop noise as it strikes. Very distant and echoing. To be expected.
Hello. Do I get an echo?
Nah, this is thick enough that it doesn't really echo too well.
I'm bored.
I don't
Okay.
like this. We should keep walking
Probably
and
shouldn't be
get out.
yelling out into the scary Shadowfell. Just putting
Look,
that
it doesn't
out
matter what I do.
there.
Anything that I do is not going to affect this shit, so.
I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
Hello?
do we recognize that voice?
You don't.
Where is it coming from? The mist.
No, it's coming from up top here.
I scanned. Do I see anything? I don't know. 150 feet.
Nope.
Ow!
Is it in common?
Yeah, it's uncommon.
Is it
Okay.
male,
Out there.
female?
Direction. Like
It seems male.
They sound like they have money to take.
I scanned direction. Like which direction did it come from? Like
From the direction you guys were walking in.
I'm gonna send the owl ahead.
You
Okay.
were behind.
What?
Direction we're walking
Send the owl
to.
to voice. All right, there we go.
I didn't know your owl could go to voicemail.
All right. So
That pun was so
you
bad.
send your owl forward, and eventually it runs into kind of like a robed figure, not really hooded or anything. It's a human, kind of just grayish tone faced, very ragged, long black hair. And as you're looking at it through its eyes, it seems to be muttering to itself and kind of like scanning the ground and looking around. It seems like it's looking for something, but it doesn't know what at the same time. It's like trying to decide what it's looking for.
Do we want to avoid this individual or interact? That's really what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't seem to be like focused on your guys' direction at the moment.
I'll kind of like tug him a little. Have your owl interact with them.
Can't hear you,
What
can't
way?
see you. If he's looking through the...
That's why I tugged them to.
Yeah,
like,
I get that.
Could also cast a message.
What way?
just stand in front of him.
All right.
Maybe land on his shoulder. I don't know.
Now two in front of him.
All right.
To react
your,
to a living creature.
your owl flutters down, kind of like going around it for a little while, and it just seems to ignore your owl. Doesn't even look like it realizes it's there.
That could be
I'll mental
trap.
link with him so he can talk.
It might be a trap. It's not reacting at all to the owl.
Did the owl touch him or?
Not yet. About to try that. I was gonna peck its foot.
What?
Get its attention to see how it reacts to something living.
Yeah, the owl pecks its foot. It kind of like pulls its foot away, like real quick, like, ow, don't do that. And then just goes back to like scanning around the ground.
It reacted, but it's still looking for something, I think.
I'm like relating what he's saying to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he can still speak out loud.
Yeah, he can still speak.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Just need it so that he can hear you. Slash
Yeah,
us.
but you can.
I guess we're gonna go introduce herself.
Do we want to?
Well,
Do we want to try to avoid?
Currently, we have no leads and no real solid direction.
What does it look like?
What does it look like?
It's a gray-faced individual, ragged.
It doesn't have any features that really stand out too much to you.
So it looks like a normal human though. It doesn't.
Humanoid,
look like...
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it have a mouth?
Yes, it has a mouth.
Is it where a mouse should be, or
Yeah,
is
it has a mouth and nose, 2 eyes. Yes, 2 arms,
hands?
2 legs.
How many
Yeah,
hands?
yeah,
Do
just
those
2.
legs
How many
belong?
fingers in each hand? Does it have 2 left thumbs?
Do those arms and
Okay.
legs belong to it, or is it just kind of like off to the side?
You don't know.
Did it kill Polaris?
Okay.
Yeah, it has 2 arms and legs.
Do we
It's
want
dead
to
around its
interact
mouth.
with this individual? I mean, yes, we have no leads, but this is the Shadowfell.
At this point,
I
we can interact with it, and if it's hostile, we kill it.
I agree. I mean, probably a little bit less violently, but I agree we should probably talk to this person. I mean, like back in the woods before, it might be a trap, but it also might be someone in genuine need of help. I'm going to cast resistance on myself.
It's a Shadowfell. Everything's a trap. Nothing matters.
I mean, Joven wasn't. I mean, maybe he did.
It was a money
Wow,
trap.
for
Well-
money.
Later, technically, he might have been kidnapped. We don't know yet.
It might also be the other type of trap. You never know.
Well, let's go talk to him.
All right.
And
So
I'll
you guys,
cast Gust as we go, just to clear everything out around us.
well, there is no mist up here.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I specifically came up here to get out of the mist.
Yep.
Okay. Then Jane's just going to use it to
This
play
bad.
with Mr. Snuggums, like give him a little bit more air with his little
Okay,
putt-putt
so we're
propeller.
approaching the person, right?
Yes.
Defensively.
Yeah, I would like to take the dodge action as I'm walking forward.
Cool.
I would.
Hello!
I'm not a coward.
As you're walking, it does take a while for the individual to get into your sight, Nanu. And it just seems to be, again, muttering to itself, looking around at the ground for something. How close are you getting before, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna use my ability. I'm gonna give everyone vision.
Okay.
Hello out there.
So everyone can see now.
Doesn't react.
Hello? You there?
Are you looking for something?
Nothing.
Hey,
There's your mind
buddy.
thingy. How could it hit?
Too far away for that. Yes?
Yeah, I was going to say, try your mind.
We have to get closer for that.
Not much closer.
No, you do
60
that.
feet. We're 150 feet away. We gotta get
Oh.
60 feet.
Yours only goes 60 feet.
I should go 120 feet.
Yeah.
Mine link's
Mine
only
goes
60.
His is a racial thing.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, mine goes a bit further than yours.
all right. Well, then Ollie will get
Yep.
you close enough.
Yeah, but mine is completely discreet.
Yeah, mine's not quite.
Okay, so you get up close enough to link to it, and when you send the spell, it kind of like looks up for the first time and looks in your guys' direction and just kind of gives you like a nod of recollection, and then just goes back to looking around on the ground.
So
Correct.
I'm not the one talking. All he is.
Mhm.
We're 120 feet.
Hello there.
It doesn't reply. It just kind of like
Yeah.
gives you a nod that it hears you and goes back to looking at the ground.
No reply.
What's it looking for?
Can we aid it?
Blink again. What are you looking for?
Out loud, he says, "I'm not sure." Not like yelling at you guys because you are still a ways away, but you do hear in your head as well, unsure.
So only him and Nana hear it.
It's Ploto.
I'll also cast message.
Ploto reads his lips.
Sort of like talking into my staff like it's a microphone.
Mhm.
It's like, where exactly are we with sort of traveling?
I don't know.
Do you know what that valley is?
There's a valley? Oh. Huh. I don't know.
Do you know which way Gloomrot is?
What's Gloomrot?
This reminds me almost.
Does he know who he is?
What is your name?
My name is Leon. I can't remember that. Yeah, my name is Leon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
You
meet
know
you.
him?
Is his last name Felwyn?
I approach closer.
Say,
Okay.
so you don't know what you're looking for?
It's more like where I'm looking for. I know I'm trying to get somewhere, but I can't remember where I'm going.
Well, how?
I'm just gonna look at Dracula. We need to get away from this valley.
It doesn't seem to be
It might
affecting us, though.
How long have you been looking?
It might have affected Joven.
Don't know.
Is it?
Maybe. Go ahead.
I will actually ask DeGrace. Is this valley similar to the valley that you saw in your vision?
Nope.
Yeah, wasn't that one?
I don't
of
even need the
Deep Dark
DM to tell me
Valley
that.
full of
Nope.
monsters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a
I
bit
know,
of a
I'm
scarier
still-
place.
I'm still gonna ask though.
Do you
Um,
think they're under some kind of spell?
Are you guys still hanging back?
I didn't
from
sense magic.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
approaching.
You're
Oh.
approaching? Oh, the rest of us were hanging back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
we're
all
hanging back.
I'm bored. I'm going forward. Nothing matters.
Oh my god, my investment.
To most of our questions, he didn't reply. Except for a few things. Maybe this happened to Joven.
Maybe it's because they're from the Shadowfell.
I was gonna walk up straight to him.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, it's nice to see a face. I couldn't see. You're not who's talking to me. You're a girl.
No, I'm not. My buddies are back there. They're kind of skittish.
Oh, I can't see them. Where are they at?
Should
No,
probably get closer.
further back.
Why? I can hear everything.
I can see just fine. I'm
There you don't
perfectly
know if you're a
within
trap or not. So,
5 range.
I just decided to dive right in. Hey, my name's DeGrace. Nice to meet you.
Classic club conversation.
Oh, hi. My name's Dustin. Nice to meet you.
Dustin, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I messaged her and go, that's not the name he gave me. He said Leon.
Hmm.
I'm going to message him
Uh-huh.
and say, "What's your name?"
Do you have pull up your name generator?
Him.
Yeah.
Give me another
No.
name.
My name's Dustin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is that your
Fantastic.
only name, or do you have a family name?
I don't know.
Were you looking for something? Going anywhere?
I'm definitely trying to go somewhere.
I'll message
Don't
I
know
assume-
where.
Here is not there.
No. Where I'm trying to go was cold and dark.
That's where we want to go.
And dark.
Mm-hmm.
I'll message Grace and be like, what race is he? Since we can't make the detail out from where we are, apparently.
What's he look
Not
like?
I probably can.
I mean, if
No,
you were
no.
if you were to have to give a race to him, a human. But even this close, it's really hard to tell. He has really unassuming features.
Cold and dark.
Mhm.
There's a few places that are cold and dark.
Oh yeah. You know what?
I-
Now that you're here,
Mhm.
I'm really hungry and thirsty. Do you have anything on you?
Oh, that's a
Long
good question.
I was like, we have boba.
On me specifically, I don't have anything, but my friends do. Want to go over to my friends and see what they got?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on, come follow me.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Back up.
And like,
As he gets closer, I'm going to cast Detect Magic again on myself. Just give
Okay.
him the once over.
he is free of any magic that you can discern.
All right, then I'm going to go back to casting Resistance.
Cool.
Hey guys, this is Dustin.
Mm.
He's a bit hungry, and he's a bit lost, looking for a cold, dark place.
I think.
We think.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody named Leon?
I don't know.
Are you not concerned by how much you don't remember?
No.
Things just happen. You just gotta take it
Yeah.
one step at a
Are
time,
you
right?
concerned with things that you don't know?
Yes.
Less than you
I
think.
would like to know more.
Sorry to hear.
Actually,
that.
I just thought about Dracula. Yes, that's his whole story.
It's
Now, she brought me over here because she said you had some food and drink. I'm extremely hungry and parched. Can I have something?
What do you normally eat and drink?
I assume food and water.
I'll go in my bag. I'll pull out a ration,
yeah,
like a
so
day's rations. Here you go. It's should at least hold you over for a bit, food wise.
Thank you. He takes it and he starts eating. And as
how many
he,
teeth does he have? Does he have one tongue?
yeah, everything seems normal. But as he's like chewing, his
just a chair.
you can see this look on his face. Like he bites into it, and he's like thinking about the food, and then he's like questioning the food, and then he starts making this weird face, like it doesn't taste good.
Look, I know the sea crackers. They don't have much flavor. I'm sorry. That's what I usually.
And like halfway through it, he like goes to hand it back, and he's like, "This is not what I want."
As Jane steps back a few times, and she like puts her hands over her neck.
And what would you want? Do you know what
No,
you
I'm
want?
just hungry. Give me food.
Where are your manners?
See, I was being nice and we offered food, and now you're demanding food. Not
You
the
said you
greatest.
would give me food. This is
said
not good food.
this is.
And where's
not-
that water?
I'm not liking him now.
I offer nothing.
Does my ring do anything? No? Okay, cool.
while we're talking to him, I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good with my
Thank God, 'cause I did not have that prepared. I was like, damn
I
it.
do, but I only have like one
Glasses.
first level slot right now.
What does it give you either which way?
I am looking for it.
I put it in
Detect
chat.
evil and good. You know if there's any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiends, or
Detect,
undead within
not-
30 feet.
Protect.
Yes,
Not protect.
that's detect. You
Oh,
say protect or detect? Detect. That is what I was reading.
I heard protect.
Detect. You know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiends, or undead within 30 feet. You also know where it's located. You also know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
How do you magically desecrate something? Do you enchant your piss or
The hollow spell.
blue poop?
Yeah, I mean, if any of you have any items on, you can absolutely let him know for the time being. But other than that, nothing blips from your spell.
I have holy water.
There you go.
I don't think I have anything.
I always have holy water.
Yeah, I mean,
Spell component.
There he is.
Maybe midwinter would blip.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing about this person is setting the spell off in any way, shape, or form.
All right,
You know, I
guys.
really
But
wish
he seems to be getting agitated.
my holy symbol, definitely. I just realized, yeah, a big old glow from that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
You
God.
have some. Do you have any berries?
Nope.
No. Well, the very
We'll
least
send
we
you when
can
you
do
need 'em.
is. Yeah. Very good thing. Wow, words. Why can't
Does anyone
I
have
do
like any
words?
meat or anything? Maybe.
The very
Don't
least
give
we could do
cracker
is offer him
rations.
some water.
I actually paid for fine rations, so
And hand over one of your rations.
He starts like tapping his foot on the ground.
He's being quite rude. I don't.
Well,
give
he's
things-
also trapped in this place.
Maybe he lives here. Why you say he's trapped?
Well, he's also here. We're here. Might as well be polite.
If I give you some of my food, would you be a bit more, be able to help us with a few things.
Dracula, make a contested grapple check.
What?
Can I just say
I'm gonna
no?
summon my maul.
Yeah,
There's no way I'm gonna be able to pass it, but oh well, might as well.
You roll a
roll.
13.
Might as well try.
I rolled a
Try,
0.
yeah. He just grabs onto your shoulders. He says, just give me the water.
Is this man wearing any clothing?
He's got like tattered robes on.
I'm gonna
Jane will give
hold him up
me-
by the clothing.
Yeah. I mean, he's still grabbed onto Dracula.
Oh, yeah.
Release me.
Let him go.
Jane will give him her water. I kind of pour it in his mouth.
He just like spits it out off the side of the cliff. He's like, "Oh, that's disgusting. Give me something else."
Is it
I'm
after
gonna-
midnight?
I want to try
Dude,
something.
Can I
Can
try that
I?
water?
Can
Or Jane will hand
I
it to her.
cast
Does
sleep?
it taste like water?
Yeah. It like lukewarm piss water, but it's water.
Can I cast sleep?
Yeah.
So this is gonna tell me something about him.
Well,
So 28 HP if he has equal to or less. I think it's equal to. I know at least
The owl falls asleep. No,
Oh,
he
no.
doesn't. He doesn't go to
I
sleep.
think the
he
owl's
doesn't
still
go to
over there.
sleep.
No.
That's
He's
good
got a bit
to
of
know.
HP then. Yeah, that's a bit of
Dracula,
HP.
make a wisdom saving
Meat
throw.
on his bones.
The owl.
Shit.
19.
Cool. Roll me a d20, please.
Hmm.
Five.
Right. Oh wait, never mind. I
5.
have it prepped.
Uh,
I was gonna
Confusion.
counter spell. I haven't had a rest yet to prep counter spell.
Oh shit.
I've got the spell, but I haven't got it prepared yet.
Dracula.
So we are gonna hit him in a few seconds, right?
Well, we'll
probably
figure it out.
yes.
All right, Dracula, roll me a
All of them.
d4.
So much
Oh,
roll.
so many
Yep.
dice. What's happening?
Sorry.
3.
Okay, noted.
Did
You
Jacko
feel
get marked on again or something?
you feel like this strange tugging sensation on the back of your head, but nothing more than that. And it only lasts a split second.
Like physically on the back of my head or like mentally?
Just mentally.
I don't. What did you do?
Give
Release me now.
food. Are you
Release me now.
Are you casting a spell?
You know what? I don't normally do this, but Dracula's being grabbed. Charm person.
Charm.
Ooh.
Charm person.
Can he be charmed though?
Yeah.
We're about to find out.
And he rolled a 9.
Release me.
He lets go. I just
I'm
wanted some
still holding
food.
him.
It's a bit sturdier than most normal individuals.
I despise doing this.
Doing what?
What say the rest of you say we do with them? I'm
What?
tempted to throw him off this cliff.
I mean, he's
If I'm being rude, I feel like that's a
Still-
little bit harsh. Let's just go our separate
He
ways.
doesn't
Well,
really
I think
have any
we should-
items.
I mean, so long as he doesn't do that again, I'm fine with us taking him with us. He's lost and probably hungry and dehydrated.
Take him with us.
Let's he's looking for something. Let's
He should be controlled for the next hour.
Controlled?
Well,
Control.
controlled. I'm holding him.
Not
Still.
controlled, but he should be docile for the next hour.
Okay.
How about we tie him up and bring him with us?
The rope's over there, so
He's looking
Wait,
for
tie me up.
Why are we tying him up? Let's just go our
you
separate
did just
ways.
assault
I'm
one of us.
agreeing with Nanu. We
I
just
just
leave him
grabbed
in
him.
town.
I'm hungry. I'm thirsty.
what assault means, and we also gave you food and water.
It's not what I wanted.
What
Give
do
me
you
something
want?
different. I don't know.
We don't have
Then we
anything
can't help you.
different.
God, it's like a 2-year-old.
Shit. I don't even have detect thoughts or anything like that because I haven't
I-
pressed it.
I don't have it prepared.
Haven't had that since at level 4.
We haven't
Let's
eaten
just
anything but bubble for the last 3 months.
let's just go our separate ways. You
I
keep
agree
looking
with
for what you're
Nanu here.
looking for, then we'll look for what we're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't give me what I want, then there's no reason for me to stay here.
I'm gonna put him down.
Oh,
Kinda
so
like-
we're gonna kill him.
What?
No,
No.
what?
That was a joke. That was a joke. Because you said you're gonna put him down.
So your face doesn't really move much, and neither does your tone, so it's sort of hard to tell. Let's just head on out. Let's go. And I'll start like
Yeah.
let's go. Just sort of like trying to walk away.
Start walking.
Yep.
Yeah, and as soon as you guys get within like 10 feet away from him, he just like starts searching around again.
I literally
got
pull
the
out some
bunch
soap and
from
just
him.
wash my rub my hands down. I can. Oh, he's doing that.
Don't you have a spell that literally just cleans you?
I think it's
Yeah,
psychological.
but it doesn't give you a
dirty.
layer of soap.
I precipitate him dirty.
I literally leave down the sea. That does nothing to me.
Yeah, it's
I know. I'm still
Yeah,
just gonna do it.
I've gone months on ends without. Okay.
Okay, maybe not.
If anything, it
That
more
one.
affects you all because you have to stand near me.
I
Oh, please, you
no.
travel with me.
That's true. I
Jane
don't
will.
think your spell could ever get that bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my artificer's tools and turn it into an alchemist kit and run tests on my water just to make sure that it actually is like water, pure
Check
drinkable
pH
water.
value and
Exactly.
I mean, it's not fucking pure water, but yeah, it's drinkable water.
Okay.
When he
Just
grabbed
checking.
me, I felt a force.
yeah, he grabbed you. That's what grabbing is. Oh, the exerted a force too. I don't get what you mean.
Could that cleaning thing work on my water since it's apparently not great? I'm just oddly self-conscious about my water quality now. Is that weird?
I mean, technically, I can really purify it, but that takes time, and I can do that tomorrow.
I have the purest form of water in my pocket.
That's what I would create.
Yep.
Your
Well, I can do
dogs-
that too if I have it prepped.
Jane, your
Can't
dogs have
artificers
that
make holy water?
otherworld vision, right?
Do you
My
have
what have the what?
The hounds have that otherworldly
True
vision.
sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything funky about this place that we're not seeing?
Wait, do they have what? Otherworldly sight?
Yeah. 'cause
True
they-
sight.
No. They're
they
not.
don't?
They're like CR2. No.
That sucks.
Neat. Well,
Could you send them to the ethereal plane and see if there's anything different there than here?
Mr. Leon, Mr. Dustin, whoever he is.
Well, I guess I would have to maybe jerry rig a drift globe. They can't really do it at will. It's only when sunlight shines on them.
Oh, that's right.
I actually almost prepped that spell.
I'll take out my drift globe and I'll cast.
That is literally the biggest beacon you can put on us.
At
No.
this
Like you're pulling it out, and I'm like, why
We
stop
can
with
wait
the light?
a little
can
bit
wait.
on that.
Okay. And Jane will put the drift globe away.
Literally,
Wanna
we
do
are
that,
in
we'll
the
need
plane
a
of darkness.
dome to hide it. And even then,
I mean,
Nanu, your eyes must be sacrificed.
it-
We have
Will
been
be
in the
very
darkness
bright.
for so
to be
long.
fair, can't you just put it in a robe and then turn it on next to them? Then turn it
I
off?
don't
That's
think you
still,
understand
like-
how bright this is going to be.
I think it's a lot brighter
I've
than that.
seen one of those.
It's
It's the
literally.
fucking sun.
So
It's
we
also
have-
going to stand out in the darkness. Doesn't matter how small a white blip is. If it's in a black canvas, you're going to notice it.
All right.
So we're just gonna
So
keep
Jane will-
walking, right? Look for the next
Yeah.
stop.
Keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jane will put it away, and she'll just keep playing with Snuggums, using Gus to
Keep
increase his little propeller.
Swimming. Actually, at this point, has 8 hours passed yet?
Our
We
eights
walked
are
like
gone.
maybe an
Since-
hour or two.
Yeah, you guys
I'd
just
say
got up
since
from the top
what?
of the thing. Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering.
All right. Well, do we want to continue walking next to the valley, or do we want to move away?
Let's keep walking.
Let's call walking next
I'm
to
af-
it just to see.
I'm afraid Joven's lost in here.
We can't really find him though in the mist. That's not really.
That's the issue. You understood what
I-
I meant earlier, Dracula, about how he responded to only certain questions,
Yes.
and about the message you sent to Joven. Do you want to try it? Or wait?
I don't believe even. As unfortunate as it is, I don't believe Joven is worth the resources. Not in a place where we can't
What?
guarantee that we can get rest.
What other way are we going to find the city?
I mean, we can
I like click on
walk.
my map. Push push. Well,
Well, can try.
We can try.
Look, just think really hard.
To be fair, we don't. How do I say this? We don't need to find the city so much.
city would be nice. And
Would
if
be
we are able to
good.
find it, it means it's easy to come back to. At least from what Joven said. Having landmarks is a very good thing.
Yes, but I'm also of the opinion that we could try the Helm of Teleportation.
I would rather not.
It's a bit of a risk.
What will it do? We get lost?
We could go down into something worse. At least we know we're in somewhat of a quote unquote safe location. That could teleport us literally anywhere.
You could end up in a lava pit somewhere. Maybe we'll teleport directly into necrotic seepage.
Ooh, have we seen any of that ooze we were told not to touch since the last time? That's something.
Jumping down blindly is not something we can.
It's also
force
hard because we have
down.
only heard of the city. We don't know much about it too.
You know, we really could have just given Joven that helm
I-
and made this all easier, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then he could have just taken the helm and
Yep.
ran.
We could have tracked it down and killed him.
Like we can track down the
Eh.
city.
He can't run. Like he can teleport though. Like we've seen it.
Yeah, he teleports like 500
He's a mentioned Dord.
Seeing as we can't find him now, I highly doubt that we'd be able to find him with a help
Yeah.
that lets him teleport
No,
anywhere in the
saying.
world
Just saying.
Just saying.
3 times a day.
If it succeeds.
What an item.
I mean, to be fair, we could have just asked him if he had like a knickknack from the town.
Oh,
Wait, don't we have like a book from the town?
do we?
You mean the map
Did-
that Nanu has?
Is that from the town?
It's not. We don't know if it's from the town.
Your
Yeah.
map is from the town, though. Nanu.
Well,
Is
He
it?
made a copy and he gave the original back.
I hate you.
No, I have the original. I have the
Oh,
original.
have the
I thought we had the
original?
original.
Yeah,
Oh, you
that's
do?
from the
'Cause
town.
It's bigger.
Did he say
It has to
that?
be from the
It has
town
to be
because
from the
it
town.
changes.
He didn't specifically ask, but you're more than welcome to try.
So if we rest, I can use that map to find a direct way to the town.
Hey?
I didn't even think of that.
Find
Yeah,
a
that
way
map
is better.
is like 90% probably from that town, considering he says it changes, so he has to redo it every time.
Even if it's not from the town, a map has to be created by somebody who knows the town.
Yeah, but you can. I'd say I like gesture to my many maps. You can make a map without being there at the moment. Just
And
Keep
he
that in
would
mind.
know how to get there, at least.
No, I don't mean that. The way the teleportation spell works is if we have an object from the place, we're able to anchor it there.
But if it's not, then we're going off of
Then we go
So
to
are
a
you saying y'all want to
cartographer.
rest in this place again?
I think we can.
No.
We should walk at least today, and then if we get nowhere, then I mean it's worth the shot at night. But I feel like we should see see if there's any other things that we
of course.
Neat. I keep walking.
collect.
And resting here was actually fantastic.
Yeah, we're walking.
We've
and
been
talking.
walking. Yeah.
Yeah, we just walking and talking.
Yeah, resting here has been fantastic. Actually, I'm actually looking forward to another rest here.
I just
It's
stare
great.
at her.
Feel very refreshed, like I just got out of the sauna.
It was the mist, man.
It was the mist. It was the mist.
Yeah.
I mean, DeGrace, to be honest, did that rest really feel any different from any other rest you've gotten here?
Oh yeah, she didn't lose hit
every
points.
single one.
She has not slept.
Nope.
So, like,
Slept
well,
well.
she slept,
Yeah.
but she hasn't felt rested. So let's just keep walking for today, see if anything happens, and we can
It
try
wasn't
it.
for I'd probably be in a not great place if it wasn't for people taking my exhaustion.
Oh
off.
yeah. Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
What would you be at, like 4 points of exhaustion?
5.
5?
Yeah, near death. Because how many does it kill you? 6?
Yes.
Yep.
Fuck.
Well, at 5, she's just straight unconscious. So, like,
Yeah.
You aren't unconscious. You just can't move.
no.
Yeah, your speed is reduced to 0.
Okay, so do we just rush it? Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let's keep going for the rest of the day.
Okay. Let's
See if we see anything.
Awesome. So, as you guys continue forward,
Mhm.
we've got Jane, Nanu, and Dracul.
And say, let us know once the halfway mark of the day goes, because that's when
we get some HP drop it.
aid drops.
Yeah, that would happen before anything happens. So yeah, you guys, after walking for many hours, and you stop for some food at one point, start walking again.
Are you shitting me? I have less than my level 5 fucking paladin.
You lose the effects of aid.
Goodbye, A.
Oh god.
That was 25 HP. Just
So
If you get the
how does
tone.
that? Yeah, how does that interact with my max HP?
so what? How much did you get subtracted?
She lost
21.
21. So you were up 4. So
Yep.
now just subtract 25 from that.
Yeah.
So at your maximum HP, just subtract 21.
And we
Okay.
don't have any temp HP, correct?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Oh, Vampiric Shroud, everyone.
Now we do.
Is it 11
That's
now,
11?
or-
Yep.
Beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, we're just keep going.
Okay.
Something
So about at that time, aid drops and you continue to move forward. The three of you feel a lot weaker than you had just a moment ago. And over the course of an hour or two, just because the rate is so slow, you do start to realize that the mist is just gingerly and slowly creeping up towards the top of the ravine.
I would like to leave.
Do we Helm of Teleportation this? What's the verdict? Because it takes me an hour
to get
to.
away from the ravine if the mists
say-
are coming up.
Yep.
takes you an hour. What do you mean it takes you an hour?
Has to attune to it.
Why would you
Yeah.
not have just attuned to it while we were just walking?
Because we were talking about using like a different spell.
No, we were talking about
Mention-
teleporting with the helmets.
No, Ploto did mention something else.
He said the next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
we take a rest the next day, I can find the direct route.
Dude.
All right, fine. Well, I'll start now. There was a miscommunication. And I also got like
Walk
gut
away
punched by
from the
something.
Okay.
Let's just keep
And
I will-
walking.
So we're at least going another hour.
Yeah, I will unattune
So, walking
from.
away from the ravine at this point because I don't want to be near those goddamn mists.
Cool.
Yeah, I will start
So,
to unattune from something and attune to the helmet.
As you guys start moving away from the ravine, and the cliffside goes past your vision, Nanu. The open plain here is very, very, very reminiscent to how the rest of your Shadowfell travel has been. Empty, hard. There's no wind. The only thing that is different is the lapse of the mist here. There is no mist whatsoever.
Mm.
All right. Um, Nanu and Grace, since you guys are helmet, go ahead and roll another perception check for this leg of the journey.
I will give Grace guidance.
Okay.
And I'm unattuning from the Ring of Spellstoring to attune to the helmet.
Noted.
Look at all those ones.
That actually is quite a bit of ones.
You have, and your total's 11. What the collection, huh?
Welcome to my luck voice. It's either really bad or really great. Very few in between.
Yeah, you rolled like 5 or 6 20s a session or two ago.
I'm like convinced it's me because during the tournament part of Red's game, you got so many natural 20s and I was sitting out.
So, the rest of the day goes pretty unimpeded. There's no entities that come across your path, no moaning of undead off in the distance.
Most
No,
pleasant day we've had.
yeah, no dark pools of disgustingness that appear at the ground. No, nothing. And you come to a point where you feel like it's time to take a rest.
We can keep going.
I agree with him.
So, do we teleport or. Jane says, pointing to her helmet. Oh, sorry, tiara. It's a tiara.
Before we teleport, little blindly, I would like to have my spells repaired.
So
I
do we
didn't
want to rest
sleep.
here? I mean, we can attempt to rest either somewhere random or in the city. That's at least.
Well,
Hopefully
we
in
don't
the
know
city.
if they're going to be friendly because the information we had was out of date. Apparently.
Honestly, I'm just over traveling through this horrible, horrible, horrible place.
Let's do it then.
Are we sleeping first or.
Yeah, let's just go for it. We just
Yeah,
left.
fuck it.
That was a long time ago.
Well, that was a while
Ploto.
ago.
That was just a few minutes ago. We can.
No. Mm-hmm.
All right, show of hands. Who wants to go now? Dracula?
I see no
Several
point in
people's
delaying
cameras
it.
off. Show of hands. Only 3 people are allowed to vote.
As in, you can say, I raise my hand.
You said
character raises
show
my
of
hand.
hands, not tell of hands.
Do each of my
I
zombies.
Jane
raised
says
my
show of
hand.
hands. Jane, who can see the other characters.
I didn't hear the French accent.
Too bad.
Chris.
I raised my hand. I think we should.
There's
Dracula.
no point in
Ploto
delaying
raises his
it.
hand.
All right, that's all right. Okay, well, hand me the map and let's give this a whirl, I guess.
Roll a
Alright.
1,500.
Right before we teleport, I start to fly, just in case we're over a pit or something.
And I'll cast resistance. That's a good point.
Cast nothing
Can anyone
because
guide them?
I don't know a lot of spells.
I can guide. Oh no, yeah. I
It's a
can.
D100 roll. It doesn't.
What's
Oh, it's not a D100 if we have the thing.
If we have a thing.
That's we don't know. So
Yeah.
this is
It's still
No, no,
it's
technically
still a
D100 roll.
it's still
just
it's still a percentile.
Can I do
No matter what.
ability? Would it be a check?
No, it is a D100 roll.
It is a GM roll of D100.
oof.
Yay.
Oh no.
We do have the thing that should make it not one.
It's still a roll no matter what, but it just there's 100% chance if you
All
have
right. And with that, we'll end the session. You'll find
Please
out
suck.
where you end next week. And it is there.
This is
it
one way
should
to
say
build tension.
what?
And
Yeah.
I said this is one way to build tension, and two, for him to prep the city that he didn't think we were going to get to.
Oh no, the city's prep.
Yeah, but the place we're gonna get teleported to is not.
You don't know.
It's the dungeon of eternal torment that we just
I'm so used to
teleported
rubbing my
into.
facial layer. Now that it's not here, it's weird.
We
Me too, man, me
teleported
too.
directly into fucking what's his face?
So I will ask you this, Jane. When you think about the city in general to teleport, wait, are you the one teleporting?
Yeah,
Yes.
I attuned to
Okay.
the item.
Are you trying to teleport right outside the city, inside the city? I mean, you have the map. Is there anywhere specifically on the map you want to try to plop yourself down onto?
What does the map say? Well, what were we told about friendly places in the city?
You
They
weren't.
don't like us.
We don't know buildings on the map.
Yep.
We,
Yeah,
so
we
we
were
just
told
you
it's
don't.
a place where
Okay, if there's some sort of a large courtyard inside the city.
I point towards like the docks. Like that's how we.
Yeah, there's no docks.
Yeah,
There is
there's a
docks.
Shh, no, there's no docks.
there's a
that's
couple of
imagination.
open squares. There's one if you're looking at the map to the northeast, the northwest, one to the east, one to the west, and there's a couple of open areas, near the docks, and there's a couple of like island type of areas that have a little bit of room. It's honestly, if you get to choose, like if the casting goes correctly, you get to decide where you plop down at.
I'm going to choose a courtyard that's like based on the distance of the buildings. Doesn't look like it's super high class or super low class. Like again, just some sort of a inner city courtyard somewhere.
That's kind of hard to tell from a map.
especially
Oh, I'm assuming like larger buildings that are like spaced further apart are typically rich people's places. If there's a place like that, I want to stay away from it so I don't like plot myself in the middle of like some sort of a high end guard place.
There's the Plaza District, which is literally
Hold on.
a plaza.
And places where they're like the buildings are tiny or like they're just kind of confettied on there and they're close together are typically like the low class, really slums kind of a place. I just want somewhere like in between there, not either of those places.
Middle ground.
Exactly. Somewhere where it's like we're not going to get stabbed by guards or stabbed by.
Look, the map is pinned in chat. There's only like a couple of larger buildings on the map. Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go. What do you guys think? That giant H looks really intimidating. And it's next to a place called the Skins. I like that northern one next to the gate. Off to the west.
By the Skins or
the northwest?
By the
Yeah, the
Fetid
Fetid War. Yeah.
Okay. No.
Well, I'm asking everybody. What do you guys think?
I mean, there's
that
also
way-
the Plaza District.
It looks like a POC. Let's just go there. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Plaza District sounds good.
Yeah, the Plaza District literally sound like the middle fucking class
okay.
place.
Plaza
Okay,
District.
yeah, I'll go to the Plaza District.
Plaza.
Plaza sounds good. Plaza sounds like a place that we won't get
Cool. So
stabbed
that
immediately.
that open market area in the near the plaza, market
Exactly.
looking area, I should.
Yeah, between the Drowned and the Plaza, that open-ish area.
Noted. Guys, well, I hope the session the session. Oh man.
So, what are you guys planning for your next characters?
Oh man, I'm
it's
thinking of
honestly,
Blood
if
Hunter,
we
'cause it's
wiped-
similar enough but different
If
enough.
we
you know?
wiped, I'm hoping new campaign. That's if we genuinely
Yeah.
that is a genuine thing. If we have a wipe,
I'm pretty sure I did say that if you guys TPK, that we are doing a new campaign.
Yeah,
I
you
think
did.
we all. I
What
think
with a
we
name?
did a vote on it, and we all voted like new campaign possibly the same world.
I was gonna
but-
say because me and Ryan also talked about it. It was like, hey, while I'm prepping, you DM something. It's like, well,
I'm thinking Ploto, but not Turtle.
I'll hop on.
Turtle
I'm gonna hop on
was
Smite,
good.
but I'm gonna restart my computer first. So
I'm
Yeah, I'll hop
thinking-
on too.
I'll hop
I'm
on
thinking
Smite.
fighter.
Alright. Did you end the session?
I'm ending it right now.
Cool.
Gotta
yeah,
do-
I'm actually so far loving my Beastmaster Ranger.
Oh, is there audio, Alex? Did you have audio?
Yes,
this time?
I watched the
There's
stream a couple
audio.
times because I had it
There's
going while I
audio.
had to leave. Yeah, it's his audio levels were actually like pretty good.
I'm gonna go pass out. Gotta prep for tomorrow's game.
You,
Yeah.
Malachi, the offer still stands if you need to.
I don't believe I will.
Okay.
I'll go over my list again, see if there's anything that.
Just let me know because I'm actually off tomorrow.